Dr. Eric Kelly III, and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today.
How many times have you been asked to help someone you didn't even know, a student, a business entrepreneur, or did you ever even ask, where did they end up? that business, that friend, that entrepreneur. Well, just maybe they ended up in a gang, bankrupt, homeless, or worse, dead. Maybe they turned to crime, drugs, and alcohol. Did you ever wonder? Did you destroy their dream, or was your life always so easy? At the Black Business Olympics, we started a movement to help students complete. Give them hope and foster success. Help them to leave their dreams of providing laptops, computers, and up to $5,000 in scholarship funds. Today, we ask you to help a student, a business owner, or an entrepreneur to realize their dream by sponsoring them, supporting them, and buying from them. Consider this. With $1.6 trillion in our Black community, we only ask for a small donation for our students, our businesses, and our entrepreneurs. And you can change a life today. So I ask you, what are you going to do? Sit on the sideline and watch our students in high school be losers, miss out on their dream from lack of resources? Or are you going to donate to the movement and change their future and yours as well? Give us a call today at 919-308-9090. Change their life by investing with action to the Black Business Olympic Fund. The Black Business Olympics, one of the largest business showcases of Black business in the history of the world.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpo.com. blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Businesses. Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world.
Prepare for what's coming and dominate in economic winter. Stand strong and thrive by showcasing your great products and services globally through the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics. The Black Business Network has showcased over 2,000 companies with over $7 billion in sales each year. Over 10 million attendees have viewed the rebroadcast each month. Through the Black Business Olympics, unique styles of business training and mentoring are turning students into business owners and entrepreneurial warriors who will dominate in any economy. Gain the ultimate advantage of the Black Business Olympics, 7 days of unbelievable topics and speakers speaking around the globe. Donate your time and experience to provide expertise and scholarships to students worldwide and change the world. Now, more than ever, new insights, tools, strategies, and capabilities are needed. This is your chance for a major presentation to the world. Fill out the form and join the more than 2,000 speakers who have presented to over 200 countries. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, Amazon, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pod TV, IBM TV, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Sign up today. Spaces are limited, and we will see you there. How many times have you been asked to help someone you didn't even know, a student, a business entrepreneur? Or did you ever even ask, where did they end up? That business, that friend, that entrepreneur. Well, just maybe they ended up in a gang, bankrupt, homeless, or worse, dead. Maybe they turned to crime, drugs, and alcohol. Did you ever wonder? Did you destroy their dream, or was your life always so easy? At the Black Business Olympics, we started a movement to help students complete. Give them hope and foster success. Help them to leave their dreams of providing laptops, computers, and up to $5,000 in scholarship funds. Today, we ask you to help a student, a business owner, or an entrepreneur to realize their dream by sponsoring them, supporting them, and buying from them. Consider this. With $1.6 trillion in our Black community, we only ask for a small donation for our students, our businesses, and our entrepreneurs. And you can change a life today. So I ask you, what are you going to do? Sit on the sideline and watch our students in high school be losers, miss out on their dream from lack of resources? Or are you going to donate to the movement and change their future and yours as well? Give us a call today at 919-308-9090. Change their life by investing with action to the Black Business Olympic Fund. The Black Business Olympics, one of the largest business showcases of Black business in the history of the world. You are in the right place at the right time. The Black Business Network opens again for its Black Business Olympics, a 24/7 broadcast on business, strategies, global branding, social media marketing, finance, advertisement, and much, much more. Featuring the top, most powerful entrepreneurs and speakers and thought leaders from all around the world as they gather together for this phenomenal event. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the metaverse, STEM City, USA, Black Multiverse, Pod TV, Roku, Hulu, iHeartRadio, Apple TV, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Google Podcasts, Facebook, LinkedIn, IBM TV, Spotify, and Twitch. Tune in today and be a part of this amazing movement. The Black Business Olympics welcomes you.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
Good morning, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is RJ Stevenson, and I'm your Black Business moderator on this morning on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Our first speaker this morning is the CEO and founder of the Black Business Network, Dr. Eric Kelly III, a prolific artist and first art scholarship student of North Carolina Central University. Dr. Kelly has trailblazed the way of the Black Business Network and Olympics. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Dr. Kelly led this organization through this very platform, the Black Business Olympics, now being one of the largest showcases of Black business in the history of Black business in the world. Won't you welcome to the Black Business Olympic stage, our founder, Dr. Eric Kelly III.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning to you, Dr. Kelly. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Great day, another week. Want to always thank you for all the great contribution that you do to this network. Look forward to continuing success.
Absolutely. I am Black business, and I'll see you on the other side.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. As we get prepared for another week, I want to thank all the speakers, all of the businesses, and all of the individuals who are involved. This morning, I come to you with a very, very serious conversation about communication, about business, and about the Olympics. I want to talk a little bit about how all of this started. I think many times we don't get an opportunity to really sit down and talk about the beginning. And this morning, I want to just talk a little bit about the beginning, because I think the beginning, which is the past, is very important to the future. When I was in art school, or better yet, I was at North Carolina Central University, or better yet, back in high school, I was thinking about what my future was going to hold. Did not know where I would be, or what I would do, or where I would go. All I had, or all I knew, was I wanted to do something with my art. No idea of a scholarship, no idea of what it was going to be, none of those things. And so I continued to forge on and push forward the idea that that's what I wanted to do. At 4, I began to draw in church with the ink pen. And to this day, the ink pen is a very, very valued apparatus that I use, or a tool that I use that I enjoy when I am not having a great day or a great evening. And so with that being said, I continued to draw for years. And in high school, I was fortunate enough to win the prestigious art award, which catapulted me to my career as an artist, attending North Carolina Central University on art scholarship. When we begin to think about our past, we have to understand that sometimes leadership is not great leadership. My art instructor, or my counselor, convinced me to go into advertising, because he said most artists would be starving artists. And me having a young mind at the time, I decided, along with him, to go into advertising. And that advertising piece turned into Kelly Worldwide. And Kelly Worldwide turned into an advertising agency. And while at Kelly Worldwide, my grandmother came to me and she said she wanted to start a show, an event. And that event that she wanted to start was an event for Black businesses and corporations to get together. And so I initially thought that that was interesting. I did not think it was going to be something of the magnitude that she saw. And I think sometimes we don't see the vision that somebody else sees. We see the vision that we see. And so sadly, I took the event to another organization because I was the fundraiser. I thought it would be a great way to raise funds. And that was what I thought. Unfortunately, or fortunately for me, the president at that time decided that it wasn't his idea. And so after months of planning, he decided that the organization was not going to do the event, which left it in my lap where it should have been from the beginning. And so we did the first one. 93 businesses showed up at the then Omni downtown Durham. And after that, we began to do the event on a regular basis. And that event lasted for some 20 years. When my grandmother passed, I took the position of grief and decided that I didn't want to live. And I think sometimes when people are grieving, we don't think about what they're thinking about. And I can remember my sister saying that I wore black for 2 years. And so after we began to start the expo again, because of the groundswell of people interested, we did some expos, and we ended up doing our last 3 expos at the Marriott downtown. And then the pandemic hit. And once the pandemic hit and everybody was in their homes, I talked with my mother about what we were going to do. And so we didn't want to do an event that was going to be one weekend event, because that's what everybody was doing. And so we decided to do an event that was 7 days a week, which is where we are today. This is our 5th year since the pandemic. And in 5 years, we've had over 4,000 speakers to speak on the platform. We've made new friends and met new people along the way. And while we have done, I think, a tremendous job of bringing people together, we have also had an opportunity to set a platform for people to actually see what my grandmother's vision is, not was, but is. And each one of the days that we do this event, we have a theme. Today's theme will be empowerment, education, and of course, inspiration. And we'll have speakers from all over the globe to come to you and speak about these issues, these ideas. On tomorrow, we'll do advertising, public relations, marketing, and merchandising and sales. On Wednesday, we will do 64 ways to do your business on the internet. And then on Thursday, we do diversity, equity, inclusion, and access to money. On Friday, we will do Black business, Generation X versus Generation Z. How do we bridge the digital and the cultural divide? And then on Saturday, we do Black business and culture. And then Sunday, we do Black business and innovation to culminate 7 days of events. And those 7 days will be historical again, as this is again our 5th year, as we work toward doing 365 days of live programming. There's many things that I like to say this morning about the team and the people who have continued to push this vision forward. First of all, I'd like to thank R.J. Stevens of Creative Concepts. I'd like to thank him for all of the work that he's doing in the background to ensure that we have what I call a vigorous business. I want to thank Marak Hicks, who has done an outstanding job to work to automate and ensure that information is getting out to people. Both of these individuals have been critical and crucial to the growth of what we're doing. Before I get started, I want to thank both of them because many people don't understand the things or the background, the things that you don't see that happen because of people who are involved, interested, and more importantly, who want to see my grandmother's vision go past my vision. And so with that being said, I'd like to also talk about the future. As we look at today's day, I want people to think about what is your today? What is your why? I want you to think about when you're in business, how do you build your business? Our model has been, for the last 4 years, a model where speakers get a chance to come up and they get a chance to speak about their contributions to humanity or their contributions to business. We are moving the business model into a marketing model. And that marketing model is to market businesses around the globe. When you begin to talk about marketing and advertising, public relations, sales, and merchandising, it's a little different. It's not you get something for nothing. You invest in your business. And when you invest in your business, you're investing in your success. And so a marketing business is where we're going. And so, with that being said, I want all of the speakers, all of the business owners who have been on in the past to make sure they give us a call so that we can continue to market their businesses. Because the marketing part of your business is the investment part of your business. And we are going to beginning to send information out not only to our past speakers, but to other speakers, what that marketing looks like. What does that membership look like? And so this network is going toward a membership network and a subscription network. And the membership network will be $500 that you can invest in your company. Or you can invest in a 12-year program for your company. And so these are the kinds of things that we want to do to ensure that we continue to provide the great information and the great outreach for businesses. When you look at your major networks, you look at what they're doing, and you look at your major companies and corporations, and you see what they're doing. Their job, as your job is to reach the marketplace. And they are looking to reach you. With over $11 trillion in the marketplace in North America, to me, it does not make any consequence that we cannot begin to do something entrepreneurship wise for business owners and for businesses. And so while we've had an opportunity to talk about where we're going for the future, I want to say that this has been more than a great move toward the future. And for those companies and corporations who want to market their companies, of course, you can reach out to the Black Business Network, the Black Business Olympics USA, as we're moving into a position of continual growth to what we're planning. And so with that being said, definitely want to again ask all of the business owners around the globe to tune in all week. Because this week is a week where you get an opportunity to see Black excellence and see Black businesses do business and get a chance to meet or greet some people that you've never seen before. And one of the things that I continue to say is that let's not just watch the show, let's participate in the show. When you see a business owner come on this platform and speak about their company, I want you to reach out to that business owner and do some business with that business owner. They are giving their time to market their companies to you. And when people market their companies to you, just like watching, the networks, just like watching the TikToks, just like watching the YouTubes and the other social media networks, the advertisers are advertising so that they can get a market share of the business. And that is what all of these speakers, or better yet, all of these Black businesses are doing. And so what I want you to do as you watch this week is to take out the time and reach out to each company, reach out to each business to do business, and reach out to each company to let them know and acknowledge that you did see them, that you see that they are serious and sincere about marketing their companies, and you want to be a part of what they're doing. Many times I talk about outcomes. I talk about the two people standing on the roof, one slips and the other jumps. The outcome is the same. And so we want to change the outcome. We want to change your outcome. And for those speakers who would like to speak on our platform, give us a call. Of course, that number is 919-308-9090. And let's begin to not only have great presentations, but to begin to present to the globe Black businesses. You're a Black business. The Black Business Network is going to be changing a lot of things in the future, and we want you to be a part of that as we move toward a future together. Now, I've said most of the things that I wanted to say to the Black business owners, but again, I want to continue to say to the team that's behind what we do, thank you so very much for what you do, but more importantly, thank you for your leadership. When we think about our mindset, we think about our mind shift, and we think about our mind print, we must begin to think about our why. Many times I talk about you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And I continue to say that that is not true. If you put salt in that horse's mouth, the horse will drink the water. So you have to ask yourself each and every day, are you the horse? Are you the person riding the horse? Are you the person that's leading the horse? Or are you the water, the product of the service? Or are you the salt? The Black Business Network wants to be the salt to Black businesses globally so that people can drink of the water and showcase and market their services. I want to again thank each and every one for tuning in this morning and taking out a little time to listen to some of the things that we are doing. We look forward to join partnerships. We look forward to companies marketing to what we're doing, but more importantly, we look forward to sharing in this journey. Black Business Olympics, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Yes, the world. That's where we are. That's where we're going. And again, I want to thank each and every person who's helping us to move forward.
Wow, thank you so much for all of that amazing information, Dr. Kelly. We're excited about where the Black Business Network is going, and thank you so much for all of the insight and input that you've done to make this a valuable platform for Black business.
Well, again, I want to thank you, man. Sincerely, I want to thank you because you've had my back, and you've been working with the network to ensure that it goes down the lane, that it's prepared to go down the lane. I have experienced a lot of ideas about what I'd like to see happen, but I know once we get to new leadership or get into more leadership, we'll get a chance to see how broad this network can go. And I definitely want to, thank you for all the work that you're doing, and know that me and my family appreciate you for more than just working with the network, but for working with me to help me to understand who I am as I move forward.
Thank you so much. Genius is coming, and we'll see you on the other side.
Thank you.
Wow, what amazing information from our founder and CEO, Dr. Eric Kelly III. Listen, the Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors, going to college, or K-12 entrepreneurs. The Expo is a fundraiser for students. You can go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, or use the Cash App that's on the screen below, BBXUSA. Again, that's $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts, so we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for June 2024, NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, 5-Star BDM Media, Lotus Richey Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, Hello LLC, BHS and Associates, Margie McLean Foundation Incorporated, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Melanie Shani Global, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, Black Business Expo USA. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
You are in the right place at the right time. The Black Business Network opens again for its Black Business Olympics, a 24/7 broadcast on business, strategies, global branding, social media marketing, finance, advertisement, and much, much more. Featuring the top, most powerful entrepreneurs and speakers and thought leaders from all around the world as they gather together for this phenomenal event. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the metaverse, STEM City, USA, Black Multiverse, Pod TV, Roku, Hulu, iHeartRadio, Apple TV, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Google Podcasts, Facebook, LinkedIn, IBM TV, Spotify, and Twitch. Tune in today and be a part of this amazing movement. The Black Business Olympics welcomes you.
I am Black Business.
Did you know that approximately 333.34 million businesses exist today, according to a report from 2021? And you may be one of those businesses, or maybe you're not in the business market yet, but you're aspiring to be a business owner. Well, guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. Because let's face it, everything is about timing and opportunity. Hi, my name is Dr. Lotus Richer, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Lotus Richer Coaching and Consulting LLC, along with the Lotus Richer Ignite Show. 15 minutes of success with Dr. Lotus Richer, as well as books to boom your business and bring who you are. And today, I want to bring this amazing message to you about the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. See, the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics is designed to help people just like you, that's right, that look like me, to take their business to the next level. Not just in your front yard or your backyard, but globally. The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics is designed not to just help you survive, but to help you thrive. So join us today as we come together with businesses all around the world to support our students, our children, our young teens, our young entrepreneurs. What we do is we come together to help raise funds for students who are aspiring to be business entrepreneurs, who are aspiring and who are thriving in college. We endow them with a wonderful opportunity to gain scholarship of either a laptop or several thousands of dollars. And we invite you to help be a contributor to this amazing opportunity to help someone that looks just like you. So join us today at our website and let us connect with you and help you ignite and take flight in every area of your life on the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. I'll see you on the other side.
So, you going to the Christmas party on Saturday?
Of course. What do you think folks will say if my wife and I didn't show up? Plus, they'd miss my dance moves.
Please, those moves from the 80s? Seriously lame.
Lame? Well, maybe a little bit, but this cheap of surgery always gets the party started, sister. What's going on with your hand?
Nothing. Just tired. Stress.
Jen, we've known each other a long time now. And we've always been honest with each other. What's going on?
Come on, Mark. I'm fine.
That hand says otherwise.
It's nothing. Look, this does not interfere with my ability to do my work.
Jan, until you get a complete workup, you know I can't let you back in the operating room.
Mr. Menchef, did anyone else have access to your badge last night? Say around midnight. Because the computers here at your lab show that somebody was here. Although your cameras don't show it, somebody was in your building. The chip is his property. Belongs to him.
No, he belongs to no one. Simon, do you belong to him? No, he has a right.
He has no rights. Belongs to him. Shame. Wrong? He just wrote free man. I am not chaining him up.
Hey, man, where's the bathroom at? Huh? You know you're the only one, right?
Right, and she's number 2, and that one's number 3, and number 4.
All of this stuff, it's not pleasure. This is business. It's not. Relax. Enjoy yourself, all right?
You know where they are. I know you know.
You're just lucky I'm a nice guy. This house is for sale. You go in and act like you want to buy the place. Look around. Find everywhere you want to go. That way you'll know the floor plan.
Aren't you worried that they might call the cops afterward?
No. Because when he gets back, we gonna kill him and his wife. Locked us up. Somebody forgot to throw away the key.
Sir, she's gone, but you're gonna make it, okay?
My heart is aching, but I'm a fool to let it go on breaking.
No way. Hey, look, guys, it's spaghetti.
Hello, how are you?
I don't believe this. Hey, could you do me a big favor and spook my kids for me?
I'm with my friends, so...
Could you do me a favor?
All right.
Come on, please.
Spaghetti, thank you.
Come on, for the camera, just one more time, please.
I'll give you one standing up.
Yeah.
Framed up. Shouldn't be shooting this.
Yeah.
Spaghetti!
Yeah.
Spaghetti!
That's it.
Oh, spaghetti! Spaghetti!
Yeah.
Spaghetti!
Yeah.
Spaghetti!
That's it.
Yeah,
Making our day. Spaghetti, yes. Hey,
I'll give you 3 more.
One more quick favor.
Yeah.
Could you take a picture with them? My
Yeah.
kids? Huh?
Come on. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right here.
Got you all in frame here. Do you mind if you move out of the picture a little bit? You're kind of in the way.
Yeah, I'll try.
All right, listen, I appreciate it. Thanks.
Oh, smooth!
Ladies and gentlemen, and fellow professionals, please allow me to introduce myself. I am David Jones, the co-founder and CEO of the Hello LLC, where I am passionately dedicated to guiding individuals and businesses toward their own return on time investment. Time is my only competition. With over 20 years of experience as a corporate C-level executive, I bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise to the Hello LLC. My career journey has been marked by a relentless pursuit of excellence in marketing, strategy, and business management leadership. I have had the privilege of working with renowned Fortune 500 companies such as Xerox, American Airlines, Hilton, and Geico. However, what truly drives me is the transformational work we do at the Hello LLC. We are pioneering a new approach to business in the metaverse, where we empower businesses and individuals to build strong foundations, automate their processes and systems, while thriving in the ever-evolving digital landscape. More than just a 3D digital marketing agency, the Hello LLC is truly a community built on love, kindness, and integrity. We want more for you than from you. As I often say, collaboration is the new competition. In an era where time is the most precious commodity, I am here to guide you toward your own return on time investment, because if time was sold in stores, it would be sold out. with a deep commitment to excellence and a strong belief in the power of community. I don't just lead a company, I lead a movement into the future of business. Ladies and gentlemen, it is both an honor and a pleasure to be your guide on this remarkable journey. I am David Jones, and together, we will embrace a future marked by success, collaboration, and the transformative work we do at the Hello LLC. Hello stands for helping everyone live life optimally. So, let's make that pivot together and start living life optimally today.
Sometimes you got to hear the news from the Black perspective, and more specifically, Black publishers. And that's exactly why you have to download the HeyTie app, the largest mobile app delivering breaking news, videos, and podcasts from 200 of your favorite Black publishers. Yes, 200 Black publishers delivering news as it happens, literally all in one app. Go to HAYTI.com or download the app in the Google Play Store or Apple App Store. It's completely free, along with information that you can trust, so go check them out.
Have you ever seen a parent stressed out and needed a stress reliever with their child? One morning I was coming out of a store and saw a mother and her 3 or 4-year-old son. She was highly upset, actually beginning to yell at him. However, the more upset she became, it seemed the calmer the child became. He sat down on the sidewalk, crisscross applesauce, folded his arms, and looked up at her with a smile. You see, the angrier she became, the calmer he became, because he had the control of the situation. Hi, I'm Frizelma Lynn. I am the CEO and founder of Frizelma Teaching Parents, LLC. I'm a retired teacher, school district administrator, an author, speaker, and I am the Parenting 911 coach. My mission is to rescue families by equipping parents with proven, effective, and practical strategies to enhance their parenting skills. Many times we as a society expect parents to teach, train, and raise their children without providing the necessary tools they need to accomplish this. However, parenting issues cannot be resolved without intervention. Therefore, Frizelma Teaching Parents has provided coaching programs, digital courses, and live webinar trainings to provide step-by-step research-based parenting strategies, even for parents whose children are disrespectful, defiant, for those who have been diagnosed with ADD and ADHD, and even for parents of adult children. No longer will you have the need to feel like you are a failure as a parent. You'll now have the tools needed for each situation. Trust me on this one. Go to www.parenting911.org. Book a 15-minute strategy session with me or choose one of the coaching programs. Our training helps parents relieve stress.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I was born and raised in southeastern West Virginia, the coal fields. My father was an AME minister. For me, I was very fortunate. Even though I grew up in the segregated South, I was surrounded by flourishing Black businesses, doctors, lawyers, bankers, dentists. They were all there and they were all successful. And I guess that's part of my dream, is to see that success come back. My name is Joseph Simmons, and I am the founder of the Center for Micro-Entrepreneurial Training. We have this moment in time where we can change the trajectory of people. And our focus is on women, Black and brown entrepreneurs, and their access to capital, their ability to build thriving businesses, the ability to employ people. There's a study that showed that in those 3 communities, especially Black and brown communities, $1 stays in those communities for 30 minutes. In white community, $1 stays in their communities for 8 hours. So think about it. For you in a Black or brown community to get gas, to get food, to go to a restaurant, you've got to leave your community, take those dollars out of that community and take it to another community that's already being well served. So if we can reverse that, if we can go from 30 minutes to an hour to 2 hours, that's progress. That's what we need to do. I was with SCORE. And then in May of 2020, of course, the events happened in regards to the murder of George Floyd. The other thing that I was experiencing was the denials of federal funds for small businesses. And it revolved around one thing. These businesses were not being prepared for grants and for government programs. And I came up with the idea for the Center for Micro-Entrepreneurial based off those 2 things. Morgan Stanley had a report out in 2020, first quarter, and it talked about there were 3 groups that were massively devastated by COVID-19 on their business. That was 1, women, number 2, Black, and number 3, brown entrepreneurs. The research showed that they had less cash on hand, they had less opportunity to go into a bank and get money, and they were very dependent on family and friends to keep their business up and running. If we can focus on those 3 groups, then we can have a dramatic impact on our communities. Really, the focus is on 3 areas. And those 3 areas are 1, the people, number 2, the courses, and number 3, a support network. Here at CMAT, we will provide you with the fundamentals for generational success. And you will be creating a vibrant community by attending our 5-day immersive training course.
My name is Katie Bennett, and I own Lexicon Presents Publishing. We are a publishing and media company that helps you take your story and share it with the world. You know, for a while, I just had my family telling me to just hang it up, get over it, you know, and I had no support. And it was in, your program that I really understood the necessity for having that help, having that support. And so now I actually feel like a CEO as we scale, as our clientele changes, as my company is opening doors for other people to, take care of their families. It's just completely changed from just a mom who was publishing books. I was at a point where my job, although it was paying really well, wasn't enough. And my business was always in the red, and I was tired of it. And so I came in just hoping to get some sort of help to just not end up in the red every month. Ooh, wow. Okay, so there was one in particular, I cannot remember his name, but he asked me, he said, why are you in business? And I told him that I wanted to make a difference and I want to help my community. And he let me ramble on for a while. And then when I was done, he was like, okay, all of those things are great. They make you a humanitarian, not a business owner. And he was the one who told me, he's like, you have this great service and you're offering it at like a great value price. So to someone like myself, we don't know that we're going to get the value of what you're actually bringing. And so that gave me the confidence I needed to raise my price. It gave me the confidence to go after my actual client that I actually prefer to work with. And it really just changed everything for me. I don't think without him kind of giving me that push, I don't think I would have gotten to this point or position. Wow, the benefits is just having a coach that holds you accountable. They set goals with you. That's been my favorite part. She has amazing experience, and so she brings her strategies and her ideas, and she helped me narrow down, what services I actually wanted to offer, how I could actually continue to offer it, how many clients at one time could I have. All of the information that she's given has just really transformed my entire company. And so I know I would have never gotten to where I am today and having some of these partnerships that I'm, having now without her help. You're going to get information that you're not going to find on YouTube. You actually take the time to strategically give us the information, then give us time to actually apply it. I would also say that so that you're not just out on a ledge alone trying to figure this out. Like, you deserve to be in a community with other people who also want to grow their business. And then finally, the biggest thing I think I took away from CMET was that I had a whole office in Longwood, I still do, and at the time I had not paid my business tax receipt. I didn't know that was something you had to do. So that was like one of the first couple days of information. And I'm like, oh my gosh, let me go get that together right now. So I'm really glad that, CMET was there for myself. And anybody else who has the opportunity, they need to do it.
Are you a forward-thinking entrepreneur or business owner? The world is changing faster than ever, and it's time to pivot and adapt to the future. Hello LLC is here to help you do just that. Hello stands for helping enterprises leverage leading-edge optimizations. Our innovative solutions can streamline operations, reduce overhead costs, and give you a competitive edge in a market projected to reach $5 trillion by 2030. By pivoting to the metaverse, businesses can tap into a rapidly growing market that is projected to be a significant part of daily life for 25% of Americans by 2026. As a full digital metaverse agency, the Hello LLC can help you create custom solutions to streamline operations, increase productivity, reduce costs, and drive brand recognition. Why should you pivot to the metaverse with the Hello LLC? By leveraging cutting-edge technology, you can provide immersive experiences for your customers, expand your global reach, and unlock new revenue streams. Contact us today to make the pivot.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
Good morning again, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome again to the Black Business Network. My name is RJ Stevenson. I'm your Black Business moderator for this morning on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Our next coming up speaker this morning on the Black Business Network is Joseph Pridgeon, author, pastor, power coach, counselor, preacher, teacher, entrepreneur, mentor, actor, singer-songwriter, worship facilitator. These words don't even begin to describe the ministry of Joseph Benjamin Owen Pridgeon. The best way to describe the ministry of Joseph Pridgeon is energetic. In every arena, he brings a spiritual energy and excitement that can be both seen and felt. Joseph Pridgeon was born on July 2nd, 1979 in Wilmington, North Carolina to Reverend Dr. Conrad and Helen Pridgeon. He received his high school diploma in June of 1997 from South Mecklenburg High School in Charlotte, North Carolina. He then matriculated to Shaw University in Raleigh, North Carolina, and there received the Bachelor's of Arts in Religion and Philosophy in May of 2004. Joseph then traveled to Wilberforce, Ohio, and for the next 3 years, he attended Payne Theological Seminary, where he received numerous awards and was elected Student Governor Association president. After 3 long years of rigorous academic preparation, Joseph received his Master's of Divinity degree in May 18th, 2027. In February of 2014, the Lord released Joseph to start the Power Church and create Power Coaching 101. He's married to the lovely and anointed Kenya J. Pridgeon, and they have 3 sons. Won't you welcome to the Black Business Network stage, Joseph Pridgeon. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. I'm super excited to be here.
It's the Power Coach, man. I'm excited to hear what wonderful information you're going to share this morning on the Black Business Olympics.
Yes, sir. I'm super excited, man. I'm ready to go.
We are Black Business, and I'll see you on the other side.
All right. All right. Well, hello. How's everybody doing today? My name is Joseph Pridgeon, and I am a pastor and power coach. I help people to turn their God-given purpose into profit. More specifically, I help people to turn their pain into power, their power into purpose, and their purpose into profit. So let's jump right in. Listen, I want to write you a check for $100 million. Wave at me if you want it. Who wants it? I want to write you a check for $100 million. Anybody? Anybody want it? Listen, inbox me. Send me an email. I want to write you a check for $100 million. So how do we get it? Listen, I'm going to give you a check for $100 million. But watch this. Your mom has to get cancer, and you're going to get into a car accident and be paralyzed from the neck down. Now, who still wants it? Nobody? No, nobody still wants to? You don't want the $100 million? Okay. So could it be that we didn't really want the $100 million? Maybe you wanted what you thought the $100 million was going to represent to you. You really just wanted the love, the joy, and the peace that you thought $100 million was going to get you. It just so happens that love, joy, and peace are the first 3 fruit of the Spirit anyway. So what we know from experience, and we're about to go into it in a second, is that $100 million is not the path to love, joy, and peace. But if we can tap into our purpose and into love, joy, and peace, that might just be the path to $100 million. Again, my goal and my desire, my platform, what I teach people to do, I teach people how to turn their pain into power, their power into purpose, and their purpose into profit. Let's jump in. If success was, everywhere I go, I start with this principle. If success was what they taught us success was, then Robin Williams, Whitney Houston, and Michael Jackson would still be alive. I'm going to say it again. If success was what they taught us success was, then Robin Williams, Whitney Houston, and Michael Jackson would still be alive. But of course, they're not. Again, it's hard to find an earthly definition of success that Robin Williams, Whitney Houston, and Michael Jackson don't check off all the boxes. I mean, Robin Williams, an amazing actor, just bringing love and joy and laughter to homes and hearts, all over the world. Got critical acclaim and pop culture acclaim, winning all types of awards, but had a hole in his soul that none of those accomplishments could fill. Whitney Houston, we know her story, tragic, one of the greatest singers of our times, but had to have some sort of chemical substance to feel alive. Michael Jackson, probably the worst of the three. Michael Jackson had a talent, had a gift that transcended music. I mean, people would go to Michael Jackson concerts and pass out. Like they would literally just be so overwhelmed with the sheer force of his isness, right? So, and the time when he's in his 50s, when he should just, if he wanted to, just sit back and rest on his laurels, sit back and enjoy all the money the man bought King Tut's gold sarcophagus. I mean, the man wasn't struggling for money. Never, like he built himself a resort for himself. So he wasn't struggling for money, wasn't struggling for success, wasn't struggling for accolades. At the time of his life where he should have just been sitting back, resting on his laurels, he was literally telling his doctor, I want to die. If success was what they taught us success was, Robin Williams, Whitney Houston, and Michael Jackson would still be alive. But we don't even have to stop there. What about Twitch? Ever since I came up with this concept, more people have died. Twitch killed himself. Successful, gifted, powerful, but something was missing. What about Kate Spade? Anybody ever heard of Kate Spade? I hadn't heard of Kate Spade until that kind of thing happened when she passed. But Kate Spade, do y'all know how much Kate Spade was worth? Kate Spade was worth over $2 billion. Billion with a B. I'm gonna say it again. Kate Spade was worth over $2 billion. Do you know how depressed you have to be worth $2 billion and be like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to live no more. Like, this ain't worth it. I'm trying to tell y'all guys, it doesn't matter what you accumulate. It doesn't matter what you accomplish. It doesn't matter if you check off all the boxes, get the degree, get the successful business, the husband, the wife, the kids, the 2.5 kids, the white picket fence, and the dog named Roro. It doesn't matter. It won't make you happy. I want y'all to get it. So listen. So it just so happens that we have a specific blueprint for success in the Word of God. How many of you would agree that we need a new definition of success? How many of y'all would agree with that? Listen, because the world's definition of success ain't getting it. Because the world tells you this is what you got to do to be successful. People do it, and then they kill themselves. So obviously, now we can agree on this. Obviously, that means that's not the definition of success. I can't be successful if I no longer want to live. That's not success. That's not a good definition of success. Watch, I want you to get it. And the world wants to ignore that. They say, hey, ignore your wife, ignore your kids, ignore your family, or ignore your spouse. Pour all you can do into working, 18-hour days. And the goal is for you to become a multimillionaire. But then watch this. Who is it? Jeff Bezos, richest man on the planet, divorced, wife divorced him and made it a point to spend all his money. So listen, I'm getting half of your money. I'm going to spend this money. I'm going to give it away. I'm going to give it away. So obviously that's not the definition of success. The Bible gives us a specific blueprint for success in the Word of God. Now I hear you. You say, JP, if the Bible is this magical blueprint for success, why are so many Christians losing? Why are so many Christians struggling in their relationships, in their finances, and in their health? I would submit to you there's an answer. And I would submit to you that the answer is not, the problem is not with the Bible, the problem is with the people. I would try to get it. Listen, because people will always say, the principles aren't working. And I would submit to you, it's never that the principles aren't working. I would submit to you it's that we're not working the principles.
I'm gonna say it again. It's never that the principles ain't working. It's that we're not working the principles. So why are so many Christians sick and broken, dysfunctional and divorced, all sorts of kind of stuff? Why? Because it's not because they haven't been taught. It's because they're not applying what they've been taught. John 10:10 says, "The thief cometh not before to steal, to kill, but I've come that you might have life and have it more abundantly." Matthew 6:33 says, "But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." And here, listen, we got to agree right here. Did Jesus Christ leave heaven, come to earth, suffer, bleed, and die to lie to you and try to trick you and convince you that there was such a thing as abundant life when it ain't really? Is that what Jesus came to do? Did Jesus leave earth? Let's talk. Did Jesus leave heaven, come to earth, suffer, bleed, and die to try to trick you into believing that there was abundant life when there really was no such thing? No. There really is abundant life. I'm supposed to be healed. I'm supposed to be rich. I'm supposed to be blessed. I'm supposed to be a category king. I'm supposed to be a witness to the world that the power and the principles of God is real, it's effective, and it works. I tell people all the time, if you always broke, busted, disgusted, and can't be trusted, what you're telling the world is that God is a deadbeat dad. He don't take care of his kids. I ain't gonna mess with y'all. We're gonna move on. Let's get it. I want you to get so there is power. But the first thing we got to understand, if we're gonna turn our pain into power, power into purpose, and purpose into profit, we got to start with pain. Everybody's favorite thing. We got to start with pain. We got to start. You can't avoid. Listen, here's the good news. Whether you saved or whether you're not saved, you're going to deal with pain. Jesus said in Matthew, I think it's John 16:33, "In this world you shall have tribulation." Period. That could be a period. In this world you shall have tribulation. Whether you're a follower of Christ or not, whether you believe in the Bible or the Bible is something just throw it away, whatever it is, in this world you're going to have tribulation. The difference between us is the Bible says that our tribulation is working for our good. That's the difference I want you to get. So here's the first thing I want you to get. There's no such thing as a believer. There's no such thing as a Christian victim. Write that down. There's no such thing as a Christian victim. But Joseph, you don't know what happened to me. You don't know what they did to me. I can't even tell you what my uncles or what these people did to me, or where I went on first date and how somebody violated me, how somebody took advantage of me, or how they stole from me, how they discriminated me. You don't know the racism I've experienced. You don't know the sexism I've experienced. You don't know the physical, emotional, spiritual abuse that I have received at the hands of other people. No, I don't. You're right. I don't know. But I do know the word. And the word says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." And it also says, everything that's happened to you is working together for your good. Now let's unpack it. The Bible doesn't say that everything that happened to you was good. Don't lie on the word. You telling me my grandmama died, it was good? You telling me when I got raped, it was good? You telling me when I got discriminated against and lost my job, I got thrown in the prison? You telling me that's good? I didn't say it was good. I said it's working for good. Any bakers? I got any bakers in the house? Anybody that like to bake stuff? You ever baked a cake? You may be familiar with an ingredient called vanilla extract. Now, if you ever had vanilla extract, how does it taste? Anybody ever tasted vanilla extract? Vanilla extract is nasty. Ooh, it's nasty. It's got a sour taste. It's not nothing nice. It's not something you want to sip on as a drink. It's nasty, right? But when you make the cake, when you put the vanilla extract in the cake, how does the cake taste? The cake tastes amazing. As a matter of fact, if you try to make the cake without the vanilla extract, something's going to be off. And I'm telling you, it's the same thing with your life. There's some things that by themselves, they taste bitter. They taste nasty. They taste like I would never want. Why would you include that? But when you mix it all up, when you put it in the batter, see, the master baker understands that it takes some vanilla extract in the mix in order to make the cake taste good. I want you to get it. Same thing with sandpaper. How does sandpaper feel? Sandpaper feels rough, right? We can agree that sandpaper feels rough. But when you rub sandpaper on the edge of unfinished wood, what does it do to the wood? It smooths it out, right? So I want you to get it. Some of y'all have been praying the wrong prayer. Some of y'all, God has allowed you to get into some sandpaper situations. And you're saying, God, the situation is rough. This situation is scratching me. It's hurting me. It's painful. God, please fix the situation. And God is saying, I can't fix the situation because the situation ain't broken. God, fix the situation. No, I can't fix the situation because the situation is not broken. God, the situation is rough. I know the situation is rough. I'm not trying to change the situation. I'm not trying to smooth out the situation. I put you in a rough situation so that the rough situation could smooth you out. I put you in a sandpaper situation, not because I'm trying to smooth the sandpaper, but I'm trying to deal with your rough edges. I know your coworker got a nasty attitude. I ain't worried about her nasty attitude. I'm worried about why your patience level is so low that her nasty attitude bothers you so much. I ain't worried about your nasty boss. I'm worried about why your faith level is so low that when they tell you they're going to be able to block you from advancing in the company, you believe them. No, I know I got you in some rough situations. The question is, I'm going to leave you there because I'm trying to smooth out your rough edges. Come on, I want to tell you again. So listen, there's no such thing as a Christian victim. Why? Because all things work together for good and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So let's talk about turning pain into power. The first thing is this. Anybody ever seen a battery? A battery has two sides. What are those two sides? A positive and a negative, right? Positive. Somebody say positive and negative, right? Got a positive and a negative. Now, if you ever had a Walkman back in the day, and I know I'm telling my age for this, you had a Walkman, and the young people saying, "What is a Walkman? I don't need to walk beside a man. I don't understand what a Walkman is. I don't understand." Look, a Walkman used to be a little thing. You got the little headphones. You plug it into a cassette tape player, and you would walk with it. That's how you did it. Then they got upgraded to the CD, and then you had to walk a certain way because you couldn't hold the CD. Thing, it would skip on you. Anyways, so but if you had a Walkman, you understood when you first got it that you had to become a mini engineer. You had to figure out how it worked because you couldn't put the batteries in any kind of way. If you notice when you first got that Walkman, you figured out if you put a positive next to a positive, what would happen? Nothing. If you think go do it now, if you guys stop listening, if you put a positive next to a positive, nothing's gonna happen. Why? Because a positive next to a positive, it might look cute, but it ain't gonna have no power. You need a positive next to a negative if you want to have power. I'm gonna say it again because you missed me in the spirit. If all you want is a row full of positive, it's gonna look real nice. Ooh, positive, positive, positive. It's gonna look real cute. It's gonna look real beautiful, but you ain't gonna have no power. You need a positive and a negative if you want power. And God is saying the same thing in your life. Listen, you've been running from your pain. You've been running from the negative situations in your life. You've been running from the struggle. And I'm telling you, if you're running from your pain, you're running from your power. If you're running from the negative things in your life, you're running from your power. If you're running from the struggle, you're running from your power. If you go into the gym and there's no weight, how you going to get bigger? How you going to get stronger? You go into the gym and somebody removed all the weights. We don't want y'all to struggle. We don't want y'all to have to grunt or strain or do anything. We just going to remove all the weights so you can just come in and eat pizza. I ain't talking about Planet Fitness. I ain't talking about them. I ain't talking about them. Wink, wink. All right, we going to remove all the weights. Listen, let's just come in and relax and just have a good time. Get a massage. Eat some pizza. Monday nights is pizza nights at the gym. Okay. All right, here, I ain't throwing no shade. But the point is, how you going to grow if you resent resistance? How you gonna get stronger if you resent resistance? No, you can't get stronger. You got to embrace resistance. Resistance is the key to strength. And if you run from your pain, you're running from your power. I gotta move. Anybody ever been to a construction site? Anybody ever to a construction site? You riding and they're doing something in my neighborhood right now. You drive past the construction site. It used to be a forest and nice plush, greenery and all that kind of good stuff. But then all of a sudden you see a sign. And it says future home of Walmart, future home of the bank, or future home of Target. Some people like Target. So future home of Target, right? And then you keep driving past on your way to work, and then all of a sudden, all the trees are gone. Keep driving back and forth on your day to work, and then all of a sudden, it done tore this big hole in the ground. All of a sudden, you see a whole bunch of cranes and people moving in dust and rocks and sand. Sometimes they got to bring in special sand. I always thought that was weird. You got to bring in special sand to get right. So now you're saying, as you walk past it, if you don't know any better, you say, man, I thought they said they were building something. Looked like to me, they tearing stuff up. If you go past a construction site in the early stages, it looked like they tearing something. It looked like they threw a bomb in there and just blew everything up. Why? But if you understand how construction works, you understand that construction at the beginning looks like destruction. I'm gonna say it again. When you're trying to build something, construction at the beginning, it looks like destruction. And God is saying, I'm trying to build something in your life. And you asked me to take you to the next level. You asked me to build something in your life. And now you're questioning the fact that I'm tearing things up in your life. But if you want me to build the new, you have to get comfortable with me destroying your now. You can't hold on to your now and embrace your new at the same time. God is saying, I'm trying to do a new thing, but the thing you already have is in my way. So I've got to disrupt your now in order to release your new. I've got to disrupt your now in order to deliver your new. And you're fighting me because you're schizophrenic. You forgot that you asked me to deliver your new. So you're trying to hold on to your now. It don't work both ways. It don't work both ways. I want you to get it. And watch this. The higher I want the skyscraper to go, the lower and the deeper I have to dig the hole. You can't build no 100-story skyscraper if you dig a hole 10 feet. You got to dig deep for that foundation. So the first step to building something great is digging the hole. The first step to building something beautiful is going into ugly and dark places to lay the foundation. Woo! I feel the Holy Ghost. Listen, I want y'all to get it. Listen, God has somebody in some ugly and deep, dark spaces, and you're wondering why I'm here. And God is saying, don't you understand the building process? I've got to take you to some deep, dark, ugly places because that's the only way for me to build something. God, now listen, I can start building a skyscraper on top of the ground. We can start by just going up. So how many know if I build a 100-story skyscraper on top of the ground, that ain't gonna end nice? And you've seen it happen. So many people get instant fame or instant stardom and they crash and burn. Child stars who turn the life of drugs or pornography or what, whatever. They even crime because they were elevated too fast without enough of a foundation. That's just it. I want to get. So we got to master turning pain into power. Watch this. What about a bow and arrow? Anybody ever seen a bow and arrow? If you're going to shoot a bow and arrow, what would you do? Start shooting a bow and arrow, you shoot like this, right? Watch this. If I want the bow and arrow to go really, really, really far, what do? I pull it back even further. Watch this. Here's the revelation. God, I thought you said you were moving me forward. God, I thought you said you were launching me into my next dimension. God, I thought you said that you were going to make me the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, a lender and not above. But God, it feels like I'm moving backwards. But those of us who understand know the further I want the arrow to go forward, the further I've got to pull the arrow backwards. And God sent me all the way here to tell you today, listen, you thought you were losing, but you were never losing. You were launching. I need y'all to get ready. Listen, you were never losing, you were launching. But if you misinterpret your pain, you'll never make it through the process to get to your power. I'm going to say it again. Never despise your pain in the middle of your process, because the process of your pain is leading you to your purpose and your power. I got to move real quick. Am I just talking theory? Am I just talking stuff that sounds good? Am I just talking stuff that, makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside? No. Talking about my life. Now, this is in the Word, but it's also in my life. I did a series a while ago entitled, Does Your Jesus Work in Real Life? A lot of times people are disgruntled with religion because there are a lot of things that people are talking about, but they ain't living. Come on. All right. Listen, I want you to get. So everything that I've gotten in my life, I've gotten from turning my pain into power. I didn't lead with this, but the Lord has allowed us to have a 7-figure business empire. I'm running several businesses, but we've been able to make over $1 million doing what the Lord has empowered us to do. But everything that I've done, everything that I've created, everything that I've been able to establish came from pain. Watch this. I'm a speaker and a coach, right? In grade school, all my life, I used to get whoopings. Watch this. I used to get whoopings because I would get on my port card the section that says refrain from unnecessary talking, and I would always get needs improvement. And those of you, I'm showing my age now, it would be an N. I don't know what the grading system now, they got a whole bunch of different letters, but it would be a C is commendatory, something good. The C was good. And the S was satisfactory. The N was needs improvement, and the U was unsatisfactory. Man, if you ever got a U, woo, my daddy would tear you up. I'm trying to tell you. But listen, so I would always she wouldn't give me a U. She wasn't trying to kill me. But she would always give me a needs improvement and refrain from unnecessary talking. I would get spankings every single quarter. Every 9 weeks, I get a spanking because the teacher said he does not refrain from unnecessary talking. And now I get paid way more. I get paid. No shade. My mama's school teacher. No shade to school teachers. But I get paid 10 times what that teacher got paid because I don't refrain for what she considered unnecessary talking. All of my power came from my pain. Watch this. When I first got married, y'all ain't ready for this. You a pastor, you a preacher, and you telling me when you first got married, your marriage was hell? My marriage was hell. I got married. Listen, I've been doing relationship counseling over 25 years, and I had done relationship counseling for about 13 or 14 years before I got married. So I considered myself a relationship expert. I consider myself a whole guru out here in these streets, right? I mean, so when I got married, I was like, yo, I'm about to kill this child. My marriage is about to be lit. Listen to me. Listen to me. The only reason, and my wife will tell you to this day, King, my beautiful wife, my wife will tell you to this day, the only reason we're still married is because we don't believe in divorce. Period. The only reason we're still married is because we don't believe in divorce. Those first 3 years, I mean, I'm literally walking around my church in the dark when ain't nobody there but me and Jesus. I'm like, Lord, this can't be it. This can't be life. What in the nah, bro? Nah, this ain't it. This ain't what you had. Nah, this ain't abundant life. This ain't. Listen, I might as well listen. I might as well just look. I ain't gonna divorce her, but I ain't got to go home. Listen, so I have to sleep in church. Listen, so it was real. But watch this. All the pain, all the hell that we had to go through, and the lessons we had to learn. Now they're in my book, my relationship book, the best relationship book on the market. Better than anything Steve Harvey, Derek Jackson, whoever, Kevin Samuels, anything them jokers ever said. I'm telling you, this book right here will have, you can go to my website, www.josephpridgeon.com, and get all my books. But better than anything else that was out there, that book that been able to make over 6 figures preaching and teaching this book. Why? Because of the hell that I went through. Because of the stuff that I had to go through. Watch this. So the pain, physical pain from my teacher telling me I talk too much turned into a whole career. The physical, emotional, spiritual, mental pain that I went through from having a hellish marriage turned into a multi-6-figure book. Watch this. And then, as I was starting my publishing company, I am a writer. I am a communicator, right? Technology, that ain't my strong suit. Hallelujah, praise the Lord, thank you, Jesus. That's not my ministry. And when I was doing the book, my first book, I had to submit a digital cover, to the publisher. And I got it wrong 10 times. I had to resubmit it 10 times. And they would say, okay, this is wrong. These are dimensions. They would send me a whole bunch of numbers. Your cover's got to be this dimension. I don't know how to do that. What are y'all talking about? Fix this. And they would send it back and say, well, no, now you fix this. Now this is broken. Fix that. Okay, now you fix this and that. But now you messed up these margins when you said this. And I'm like, come on, man. What is it? 10 times. And each time, it's not fancy like it is today, where you can submit it and get an answer back in seconds. This was when you resubmitted it, you had to wait 24 hours because there was a human being there looking at your submission and telling you got this wrong. So when I say I resubmitted it 10 times, it took me between 2 and 3 weeks to get that cover finalized. And I said, listen, this was so painful. I didn't say it, the Lord said it. This process was so painful. God has given somebody else a message that they need to put in the book. But where I kept going, this process, this pain is going to stop them. Because it was painful. I ain't going to lie. It was painful. Resubmitting and hoping it's going to be, this time it's going to be right. And them telling me, nope, you got it wrong again. Nope, you got it wrong again. How many times I'm going to get it wrong before I give up? And God said, somebody else is going to give up. So you need to start a publishing company so that you can take all the stress. All they got to do is hand you a Microsoft Word document and you can publish the book for them. Now, anybody can get on Microsoft Word and type something up. You'll edit it for them. You'll format it for them. They ain't got to do nothing but send you a Microsoft Word document. And I have made multiple 6 figures in my publishing company because of my pain. Once again, so turning pain into power. Somebody say pain into power. Watch this real quick. Will Smith. Talking about turning pain into power. This is my first point. I may not get past this today. But Will Smith, turning pain into power. Will Smith had an abusive father. His father used to beat on his mother, used to get drunk, beat on the kids, beat everybody in the house. Will Smith figured out at an early age, when my daddy gets drunk and he gets into that excessive space, if I can keep him laughing, he won't beat my mom. If I can keep him laughing, even in spite of himself. You ever been mad and something made you laugh in spite of yourself? and you can't even stay mad no more. You know, Will Smith figured out the power of making his dad laugh. And that supernatural gift that he has to entertain our hearts, guess what? It didn't come from a warm and fuzzy upbringing. It didn't come from hugs and supportive parents. No, it came from his daddy beating him and his daddy beating his mom within inches of her life. His pain, literally, not metaphorically, his pain literally produced his power. Watch me. I got somebody else. Somebody else y'all know a little more recent. Tyler Perry. Anybody ever heard of Tyler Perry? Tyler Perry had an abusive father. Tyler Perry's dad was so abusive that he went over to his aunt's house and he showed his aunt the whelps on his back, looking like that picture of that slave, that runaway slave who'd been whipped so much. He had so much abuse. His aunt went over to his dad's house with a gun to shoot him. Pulled out a gun, and the dad grabbed the hand of the gun and put it up so he couldn't shoot, so she couldn't shoot him. Like, that's how bad he was abusing Tyler Perry. And when Tyler Perry was getting abused, he had to create a place of escape in his mind. And the abuse was so severe and the abuse was so chronic that his ability to create that space got sharper and sharper and clearer and clearer. The place became so real that he could see the people and hear their conversations and see the details of the kitchen, see the socket and see the toaster and see the kitchen. He could see it so clearly, and the kitchen table and the colors on the wall. He could see this other world so vividly that he began to write scripts. And now he talks about, go watch this movie, Somebody's Baby, Maxine's Baby, right? Go back and watch that movie. He can write 20 scripts in 2 weeks because the material just flows out of him because he got so good at going into that place in his mind. That trauma, that pain produced a skill in him that now he got 17 shows out at the same time, and it's nothing to him to write the scripts. Each show got multiple characters, multiple dialogues, multiple storylines. So he's literally running hundreds of storylines in his mind effortlessly at one time because of his pain. Once I get it, because of the pain. What about the story of Joseph in the Bible? I hear so many people talk about this. I got to talk about it. People, I'm scrolling on social media. I've heard it. You've heard it. People say, you can't tell people your dreams. Don't tell people your dreams. Remember Joseph. You got to be quiet about your dreams. I said, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. If Joseph hadn't told his brothers his dreams, how was his dreams going to come true? Watch me. Come in real quick. Joseph told his brothers his dreams. They hated him. They threw him into a pit, put him out the pit, sold him into slavery. Slavery went to Potiphar's house. Potiphar's wife told another lie on him. He got thrown into prison. In prison, he met the butler and the baker. The Bible says the butler forgot about him for 3 years, right up until the Pharaoh had a dream. Pharaoh had a dream. The butler remembered him. Joseph comes out, interprets the dream. Bada bing, bada boom. He's second in command of the nation. What are you trying to say, Joseph Pritchard? I'm trying to say that Joseph did not become successful in spite of his pain. I don't know where we got that from. I don't know how you could read the story and think somehow, in spite of the fact that he told his brothers, in spite of the fact that his brothers hated on him, he finally found some way to get. No, it wasn't in spite of his pain. It was because of his pain. His brothers helped him get to Egypt. Egypt was the place of his promotion. His brothers helped him. I'm going to get it. Listen. It wasn't in spite of what he went through. It was because of what he went through. And I came to say the same thing is true for you. It's not your elevation, your blessing, your promotion, your next level is not going to be in spite of what you went through. It's going to be because of what you went through. And watch this. Some of you are praying to skip the steps. Some of you are praying to skip the process. Watch this. If you skip the process, you will arrive to your promise unprepared. It's in your process and it's in your pain that you get the preparation and the skill set to be able to survive in your promise. Some of you just want to press a button and skip the process. And then you get to your destination, you don't know what you're doing. Because it was in your process and in your pain that you developed your power to survive in your promise. I gotta move. Woo, I'm dropping jewels today. Y'all, listen, I'm trying to say. All right, once I get real quick. How many of you have heard the phrase, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade? How many of you have heard that, right? Can I blow your mind? Didn't I blow your mind this time? Didn't I? Can I blow your mind this morning? Listen, I want you to get it. How many of you know that a lemon is not a naturally occurring fruit? Oh, okay, watch this. Okay, a lemon is a man-made hybrid of a citron and a bitter orange. Lemon is not a naturally occurring fruit. A lemon is a man-made hybrid between a citron and a bitter orange. What does that mean, Joseph Pridgeon? That literally means life never gave you lemons. We created lemons. And just like the metaphor is true in real life, life doesn't really give you problems, you make them. Life gives you, I'm breaking it down. Listen, I want you to get, I don't want to go into what I was about to say. Listen, life doesn't give you problems, we make them. We create them with the perspective that we put on the situations that are handed to us. Life never gave you a lemon. We made lemons. And then we complained about life. Woo! Listen. I ain't gonna go too much on that. Y'all come to my conference. Watch it. How many of you ever seen a sunrise? Wave at me. Wave at me if you've ever seen a sunrise. Anybody ever seen a sunrise? Watch this. What if I told you that you've never seen a sunrise? Macaulay Culkin. What if I told you that you've never seen a sunrise? What you mean I've never seen a sunrise? I done been to Jamaica, I done been to the Bahamas, got up early as Joseph Pridgeon so I could go see a sunrise. You ain't never seen a sunrise. You ain't ever in your life seen a sunrise. What you mean? You crazy. What do you mean I've never seen a sunrise? How many of y'all know that the sun is stationary? Sun don't move. You've never seen a sunrise. Watch this. I want y'all to get it. The sun doesn't rise. The earth rotates. So watch this. Darkness and light are simply a matter of shifting your perspective. The darkest midnight and the brightest sunrise, the difference is perspective. When it's midnight on one side of the planet, its sun is shining bright on the other. All you got to do is shift your perspective, and you can create a sunrise anytime you want to. Listen, I need y'all to get me. I'm going to give you the key. I got a few minutes left. I'm going to give you the key right here. I got to add some value. I'm going to give you the key to get rid of every obstacle in your life. I'm going to give you the key right here, right now. I'm going to give you the key to get rid of every obstacle in your life. What's the key to get rid of every obstacle in your life? Reframe every obstacle into an opportunity. Reframe every obstacle into an opportunity. Do you know what an entrepreneur is? The definition that I teach my clients, an entrepreneur is somebody who solves problems for a profit. An entrepreneur is somebody who solves problems for a profit. So an entrepreneur, listen, the bigger the problem you can solve, the more money you can make. The bigger the problem you can solve for the more amount of people that are affected by this problem, the more money you can make. So an entrepreneur looks at problems as gold mines. An entrepreneur looks at problems as potential for profit. Watch this. Can I go deeper? Watch it. I want you to get it. Sha'Carri Richardson. Y'all heard of Sha'Carri Richardson? Sha'Carri Richardson just won the 100-meter dash to qualify for the Olympics, right? Shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson. She's doing her thing. Fingernails and all, right? But long ago, somebody came up with the idea, this 100-meter dash, that's boring. People just running straight. Yeah, that's boring. Let's put some hurdles in their way. And somebody looked at the hurdles and they were like, man, ain't nobody dealing with that. Hurdles. Why would I deal with hurdles when I could just run straight? That's stupid. That don't make no sense. Listen, and they started complaining. They started complaining about the obstacles in their path. Started complaining about somebody putting obstructions in their path and saying it wasn't worth it. But watch this. But somebody else said, wait a minute. There's an opportunity here. Those hurdles are actually discouraging the average runner. If I could get good at jumping over these hurdles, I could be an Olympic champion. Watch it. But most people see the hurdles as adversaries, but they could actually become my advantage. Watch it. Here's what the first person to say I could win it at hurdles. Watch it. What is it? They say, maybe I'm not the fastest runner, but I could become the fastest hurdler. Watch this. Right now, there is an Olympic gold medalist who may not be able to beat you in a 100-yard dash, but is still an Olympic champion because they learned how to turn obstacles into opportunities. Do you realize that the fastest hurdle time will never be anywhere close to the fastest 100-yard dash time? which is what I'm telling you, the person who became the fastest hurdler said, listen, I see the person, I see the Usain Bolts of the world, and I'll never be that fast. But they put these hurdles in there, and these hurdles are obstacles. But those obstacles could literally become my advantage. I may not be the fastest sprinter, but I could become the fastest hurdler. Why? I'm going to try to get it. Listen. Right now, there's an Olympic gold medalist who may not be able to beat you in a 100-yard dash, but is still a champion because they learn how to turn obstacles into opportunity. They learn how to turn those hurdles into their biggest helpers to become champions. Not metaphorically, but literally. We talk about metaphorically turning your pain into power. I'm talking about literally. They turn their pain into power. They turn their hurdles into helpers. They turn their challenges into the tools that made them champions. Every day, life is going to give you a choice. And I think my time was winding up. Every day, life is going to give you a choice. Life is going to give you a bucket of water and some cement. You have to decide whether you're going to create a stumbling block or a stepping stone. Every day, life is going to give you a bucket of water and some cement. You have to decide whether you're going to make a stumbling block or a stepping stone.
Man, I got my bucket of water and my cement. It's a good Monday, man. Thank you so much for those words. Wow, I'm sure someone has experienced the power of coaching this morning. Such motivation, such inspiration. I appreciate you for being here with us. Welcome to the Black Business Olympics.
Thank you so much.
We are Black Business, and I'll see you on the other side. Wow, what an amazing presentation by Joseph Pridgeon this morning. Listen, I want to remind you that the Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K-12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You can go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, or you can use the Cash App that's $BBXUSA. Again, the Cash App is $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register for the scholarship online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts, so we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for June 2024. NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, 5-Star BDM Media, Lotus Rocher Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supply Development Council, Step Management, Hello LLC, BHS and Associates, Margie McLean Foundation Incorporated, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Milani Shani Global, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, Miracle Recruiting, Black Business Expo USA. We are Black Business, and I'll see you on the other side.
This is Dr. Arnold T. Petsworth. He's the owner of Petsworth Vet World, a veterinary clinic in Hopton, Connecticut. His patients include dog, cat, frog, fish, Goldie, dog, and this alpaca. Due to doctor-patient confidentiality, we can't tell you their names. Business at Vet World was steady, and then quarantine hit. Neighbors brought new four-legged friends into their homes. Bunnies everywhere. Dr. Petsworth welcomed these new patients with open arms. The only problem? There were more appointments than he could manage. That's when Dr. Petsworth turned to his American Express business card, which offers spending potential that's built for his changing business needs. He decided to hire a new assistant, Julio, and with spending power built for business purchases, he used his card to furnish a new exam room. Together, Dr. Petsworth, Julio, and American Express Business made sure all the pets of Hopton got the love and care they deserve. And everyone was happy. Get the card built for business by American Express.
Dr. Eric Kelly III, and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today.
How many times have you been asked to help someone you didn't even know, a student, a business entrepreneur, or did you ever even ask, where did they end up? that business, that friend, that entrepreneur. Well, just maybe they ended up in a gang, bankrupt, homeless, or worse, dead. Maybe they turned to crime, drugs, and alcohol. Did you ever wonder? Did you destroy their dream, or was your life always so easy? At the Black Business Olympics, we started a movement to help students complete. Give them hope and foster success. Help them to leave their dreams of providing laptops, computers, and up to $5,000 in scholarship funds. Today, we ask you to help a student, a business owner, or an entrepreneur to realize their dreams by sponsoring them, supporting them, and buying from them. Consider this. With $1.6 trillion in our Black community, we only ask for a small donation for our students, our businesses, and our entrepreneurs. And you can change a life today. So I ask you, what are you going to do? Sit on the sideline and watch our students in high school be losers, miss out on their dream from lack of resources? Or are you going to donate to the movement and change their future and yours as well? Give us a call today at 919-308-9090. Change their life by investing with action to the Black Business Olympic Fund. The Black Business Olympics, one of the largest business showcases of Black business in the history of the world.
Oregon's it's a beautiful state, and we've talked before this. And I came from California originally, so it's golden hills compared to lush green forest. So it's a beautiful state. It's very beautiful. Understand how to take your what you know in the real world as a human and what you know about your business. And you need to marry that with the algorithm. You need to combine human with machine learning. I was always attracted to the psychology, behind digital marketing and why do people do the things they do. But then it's quantifiable, right? So then you can attach revenue to it, right? And it's like, well, if I can understand and get to the mind of different segmentations, then I can start to show them things that will get them to buy the product that I'm trying to show. And to me, that's just fascinating. That is amazing that you can do that.
And then there were 12.
Okay.
And God spoke to me and said, I want you to do a calendar highlighting men. I want there to be men from all walks of life not just entrepreneurs, not just CEOs of corporations. I want you to bring good fathers, good husbands, good teachers, good coaches, athletes, CEOs, entrepreneurs. I want you physicians, attorneys. Bring them together. They will formulate relationships that they never otherwise would have formulated because we tend to stay in our own circles. So I know what the vision is. I know my instructions. And that's why every year I stretch myself even further.
Phenomenal Tanya T. Wise, who is here from the great state of Maryland. Tanya, welcome and thank you for being with us today. Can you indulge our audience a little bit and tell them just a little bit more about who you are and what it is that you do?
Well, I love being able to talk to people and have a magnetic attitude, being able to just show them. So I always like to say, level up is Coach at Tanya T. Wise here.
So can you tell our audience, just give them a teaser about what your presentation will be about?
So my philosophy is that we should all be living our dream life. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about how you start living your dream life. What are some of the things that you thought about in your childhood that you just kind of let go and dormant?
Wow.
And I want to reignite that and just give you some pointers and some tips, some tools, some strategies to be able to start living your best life now. And guess what, Wanda? And leave an inheritance for your legacy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I know that's resonating with a lot of people. I've heard that you have a dynamic coaching program. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. So our coaching program help people that have the lack of time, that lack strategies, and lack the confidence to go after their dream life. So we help them implement tools, we help them implement strategies, as well as give them resources so that they can live their best life now and leave that inheritance.
Wow. Oh, I love that. I love the leave the inheritance part. Listen, you are dropping some major nuggets, and I know a lot of what you're saying is resonating with a lot of people, but I think we're all curious. How did you even make this transition into the speaking and coaching arena? What's the story behind this?
So I started out in finance, and I realized that a lot of people don't necessarily go after their dream life because of the lack of finances or the education behind finances. But it wasn't until I lost my firstborn, my only son, that life changed for me. And where I was going after it all, living the corporate life, hit my 6-figure income and living in my dream house with my dream man, driving my dream car. I nearly lost it all when I lost my son. And so I realized it only takes one financial catastrophe that can change your entire life. That's what made me start All New Beginnings. Because no matter what's going on in life, there's a new beginning. And because of that, we develop a program called Wise Minded. My little slogan is, don't just dream it, let's live it.
If they want to connect with you or work with you, what is the best ways for them to be able to do that?
Well, for my social media guru, you can connect with me on every single social media platform as Tanya T. Wise.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo. one of the largest business showcases in the history of black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
Good morning again, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is RJ Stevenson, and I'm your Black Business moderator for this morning on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Our next speaker for this morning is Coach Ricardo Miller. Ricardo Miller is a dynamic motivational speaker and certified life coach with a passion for empowering individuals to achieve effective living through life management. Originally from Nassau, Bahamas, Ricardo has dedicated over 25 years to leadership development and children's ministry, impacting audiences across the globe. As the CEO and founder of Effective Living LLC, Ricardo equips men and women to discover their purpose and maximize their potential. Through workshops, seminars, and conferences, he speaks to diverse audiences, from corporate settings in schools to community organizations and churches. His mission is to help individuals create a life they don't need to take a vacation from, seeking an inspiring example for the next generation. Ricardo's extensive experiences includes reaching audiences as a radio and YouTube personality, leaders coach, and consultant. He is a naturalized American citizen and an active member of the Red Oak Chamber of Commerce and the Waxahachie Rotary Club, and has served on the Red Oak Library Advisory Board. Recently, he was elected to the Red Oak City Council, Place 3. With a high energy and practical speaking style, Ricardo addresses over 100 audiences a year, offering insights that are easy to understand and immediately applicable. He's the author of Effective Living and continues to inspire and influence through his dedication to leadership and life management. Ricardo is married to his beautiful wife, Karen Miller, and they have 2 children, Ricardo Jr. and Grace. Why don't you welcome to the DBX TV and Black Business Olympic stage, Coach Ricardo Miller. Coach Ricardo, how you doing this morning?
Man, I feel great. Thank you so much for having me. This is an honor. I'm looking forward to sharing with this audience.
I look forward to the amazing insight you're going to share with us this morning about the business of coaching.
Well, listen, let's dive right into this because, I like helping people. RJ, you're doing a phenomenal job. This platform is doing a phenomenal job. And so let's dive into it.
I'm Black Business, and I'll see you on the other side.
That's it. Well, listen, guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Coach Ricardo Miller. I am originally from Nassau, Bahamas. I love the islands. I love the fact that I've been given the opportunity from a small archipelago island country to serve the world. And so as a life management coach, I believe in helping people. I believe in helping people. I love the idea that we ought to do life together, and the journey to the top should not be done by yourself. And so oftentimes I teach my clients that someone is assigned to help you. You don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay finding yourself feeling like you don't know how to get to that next level, because there's always a next level. And the statement, you've all heard it before, it's lonely at the top. I believe that it's only lonely at the top when you've chosen to do the journey by yourself. And so we're going to talk about coaching. We're going to talk about coaching business. Okay. For the past 10 years, I've been leaning into the business of coaching, and I'm enjoying it to the fullest, to the point After the pandemic or during the pandemic, I found myself establishing a company called Effective Living. Why did I establish Effective Living? One, I established Effective Living because I realized that it is possible to live a long time but not live life effectively. It is possible to increase in age and still not live right. It is possible to be known, profound, talented, gifted, and highly skilled in a few areas, but still not do life in proportion to your potential. I believe all of us have some work to do. And so for me, I'm a life management coach. And so we're going to dive into 5 practical things I've discovered about the coaching business. Okay, I've discovered these things. I'm working on making sure that I am doing the work to establish my company to be one that is reputable, one that people can rely on, and one that produces what we tell people we can produce. So with that said, let's dive into this. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7, it says, the beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. Get wisdom. Though it costs you all you have, get an understanding. So I tell people all the time, get an understanding, get an understanding. What is it that you don't understand that you need to understand to ensure that you win? I don't know about you, but I want to win. I want to win with all that I put my hands to. Now, I've lived long enough to discover that you can lose a day, a week, a month, a year, and not produce anything because you didn't know any better. You didn't know any better. There are some people, they look back at last year and didn't produce anything. They just went through the motion. And so it's so unfortunate that the largest enrollment in colleges and universities is undecided. Undecided. Because a lot of people they're just drifting through life. They're just trying to figure out what to do. And so they're just keeping busy. And I want to help people not to keep busy, but I want people to be about their Father's business. I want to help people to live life effectively. So with that said, 5 keys on building a coaching business. What did I learn about the coaching business? The first thing that I've learned is that you have to define your niche. You have to define your niche. There's a lane for you. There's a particular audience for you. You know, I heard someone said this a few years ago, and they said, oh my goodness, everybody wants to be a coach. Everybody is a coach nowadays. Well, the truth is, there's room for all of us who are called to be coaches. Let me say it again. There's room for all of us who are called to be coaches. Define your niche. It's important for you to identify what is it that you're called to do, because you don't want to try to do everything. You don't want to try to do everything. Find your lane. Find your lane. You know, I travel often, and one of the things that I've noticed when I'm at the airport, they have what they call the food court. They don't only have this at the airport, but they also have these at the mall. The food court is the area where everybody can go to find their particular interests as to what their appetites would have them yearning for. So if you are wanting pizza, you would go to Domino's, or you can go to the Pizza Hut. If you're looking for chicken, you can go check out Popeyes, or you can probably, if you're looking for burgers, you can go to McDonald's or Burger King. If you're looking for rice and meat, you could try the Chinese restaurant that's there. There's this whole array of restaurants. It's called the food court. Oftentimes, if you're in a very progressive city that's well organized, that city would have what they call the restaurant district. It's the hotel district. Am I right? How many of y'all gets what I'm saying? In coaching, it's the same thing. There need not be a concern about how many coaches there are, as long as you know your niche, as long as you know your market, as long as you understand who you are called to. Now, I see people in the comment section. Angela, it's so good to see you in the comment section. I remember I was on a line and I was about to board a flight as I was about to go speak at an event. And I was on this line at the food court, and I thought, wow, this particular restaurant service business has a line, and the other one next doesn't have a line. And I thought, oh my God, y'all don't have a line. And being the guy that I am, who oftentimes want to crack jokes, and all of my jokes aren't appropriate or funny, but I still like to crack a joke every now and again. And I looked over at the person at the other sort of like service counter, right? And they had their business open, and the person was standing behind there. And I said, man, you don't have anybody on your line. How does that feel? She said, we don't have anybody on our line. Is number one, we're not open yet. That caught me. We're not open yet. Well, that was the first thing. Second thing is, I realized was the lines were different based on the needs of the people. For those who wanted McDonald's early in the morning, the lines would have been more lengthy there. Then there was the Starbucks line. But then there were a couple others that didn't have a line like these other two, because what people interest for at that particular time, they weren't the dominant interests. So in the coaching business, there are interests. There are people who have an interest in life coaching. I need someone to help me with my life. There are people who have an executive coach. I need people to help me to elevate my business and my professional service. There are people who says health and fitness coach. I need someone to help me to do right when it comes to how and what I'm doing with my body. As a matter of fact, I have a good friend of mine, a professional, highly astute guy who thought, you know what, I don't have time to pay attention to what I do with my body. So I'm going to get me a health and fitness coach who in turn is going to be responsible for making sure that I do what I need to do to take better care of my body. So this brother hired someone for 40 hours a week who made sure that he eats what he eats, that he work out, that he stretches. Come on, man, that he takes his vitamin, that he takes his shake. He was like, listen, this was the best money I spent in a while getting me a health and fitness coach, a full-time health and fitness coach. How many of y'all know that's next level? That's next level. But here's the deal. Until you identify your niche, you may be called a coach. You may even have acquired the certification to have a coaching business. But if you're all over the place, you're going to come across like the golden corral of coaching, meaning you're not going to be really respected. You're not going to really attract the top tier clients because you're trying to do everything. You're trying to do everything. So go ahead and write this down. I'm not called to do everything. Go ahead, write that down. I'm not called to do everything. You need to define your niche. That's number one. You need to identify what is it that you're going to focus on. For me and my coaching business, I call it effective living, and I want to help people to manage their lives. I have found that there are people who have the house, they have the car, they got the girl, they got the guy, they got the child, they have the money in the bank, and they're depressed. They're like, I don't know. There's just something missing about my life. I just feel like I'm just going in circles. And I'm like, you know why? Because they don't teach us in school how to live life effectively. They don't. And so for people who follow me on YouTube and people who follow me on Facebook, one of the things they will notice is that I am not only teaching how to live life effectively, I am living life effectively. And I call living life effectively as creating a life you don't need a vacation from. It is learning how to watch this, choose to, not have to. Is learning how to embrace the fact that you have options. And even though initially you may not be able to live there, you can become that type of person through coaching. You can get control of your life. The goal is to create a life where you're more in control rather than that it's out of control and you're frustrated and you don't like where you are. So one of the things that I do in my business is I do personal assessments. I want to see where you are. And if you're not honest with me, it's clearly that you're quite not honest with yourself and you'll never be free. But if you're honest and you work through the process of removing all that has caused you to be out of control and bring an alignment of structure and proper management to your life, you'll be amazed the kind of life you can experience. So I'm a life management coach, more of a life coach, but I put management on there because that's really my difference. Okay, I like helping people to manage their life on another level, to bring them to a place where they're enjoying their life the way God intended for them to enjoy their life. So number one, define your niche. Number two, build credibility. Number two, build credibility. The unfortunate thing about the coaching business is anybody could become certified. As a matter of fact, some people haven't even gotten certified. For the longest, I wasn't certified, right? You don't have to be certified, but it's highly suggested that you should be certified, okay? And having a coaching business, one of the things that I've noticed is that a lot of people are offering the service to coach, but they're not credible. And not because you're certified means that you are credible in the sense of what you're saying, you're not even living. What you're saying, you're not even close to aligning yourself with. And so it has the potential of negatively affecting your business, because if you're just talking the talk, but you're not living the talk that you're talking, it's going to take away the credibility that you should bring to your service. Okay? So I told this to an assistant years ago who was working for me, and this I'm different. Okay? I'm not like everybody else, right? And so I said to my assistant, I said, this is how I'm building my business. I'm building my business with the premise that I need to live this. Let's see how this works for me. Okay, I wrote a book. It's called Effective Living. I want to live the book. We said again, I want to live the book. So I decided that I'm going to spend a few years studying this, getting the real depth understanding of, okay, what is God wanting? You remember now, in all you're getting, get an understanding. And then here's the deal. Not only do I have the aha is the knowing, but credibility is the application that brings forth manifestation, that people can see you're one with what you're teaching. So I said, I wanted to be the guy who's not teaching life management, but doing life well from a life management standpoint. Okay? So I wanted to live my message. That's what I told my assistant. Then secondly, I said, listen to me, I want to see how many other people believe this message. I want a community of this message. So it was live the message. Then it was build a community around the message. So I started some master classes, mastermind classes. Then I started some workshops and seminars, and just free, just bringing people around. And then I started some Facebook Lives. Then I started my YouTube channel. And I started posting what I'm doing. And people started gravitating around what I was teaching. And here's the deal. My teaching was based on what I was living, though. The teaching is at least what I'm working on. So I don't have total mastery on this stuff yet. But I'm telling you, man, every day I'm coming more in alignment with my message. I want to become one. I teach that I'm trying every day. That's why I didn't write the book and then left the book alone because I'm on to something else. Every day I'm still trying to become one with the book. Okay? Every day I'm trying to become one with the book. So when we talk about watch this. The first thing is I'm living the message. The second thing is there's a community of other like-minded people who are leaning into this message and say, wow, this message really works. So once I started to see that the message really works, the next thing that I saw was there's a window, there's an opportunity for me to be financially compensated. Come on, somebody. Come on, praise the Lord. Come on. Somebody ought to shout amen. Come on. Here's the deal. A lot of people, they are doing it the opposite way. I'm trying to make some money. I'm trying to make some money. I'm trying to make some money. And I'm saying I'm trying to make a living. But I need to make a living by first taking care of myself. And then I need to see if those around me see value in how I take care of myself. And once I started to see those around me valuing what I did to take care of myself, then I said I would offer this particular service. That's when the book came along. That's when the coaching came along for one-on-one session and so forth. So go ahead and establish credibility. Don't just talk a good talk. Make sure you are living it out. Okay? One of the, I found this to be true. I mean, this may disturb some people and frustrate some others. But I found some of the least respected people are the people who are informed without application, because they only talk it, they don't live it. So a lot of times you find that during graduations at colleges and universities, everybody loves their professor, but their professors oftentimes stand on the sideline a little depressed and a little bit frustrated, because a lot of the professors have leaned to only becoming aware of the information enough to teach it, but they have not leaned into it to manifest it. Okay, so one of the things that I teach my clients is that here's the deal. It is easier to discover the truth than to apply the truth you've discovered. Write that down. It is easier to discover the truth than to apply the truth you've discovered. So a lot of people, they're watching me today and they're watching the speakers that shows up during each session, and they say, man, I know that. He didn't say anything I don't know. It's not so much discovering new information. The question is, are you applying the information that you've discovered? I wrote another book, and I had to pull this back out, RJ. I had to pull this back out. This one, most people haven't seen this in a while, because I wrote this in 2011. I wrote this book in 2011. It's called The Traveling Minister's Handbook. At the time, I was traveling 100 times a year, 17 countries and counting. I was going all over the place. And I had people like, oh my goodness, I want to travel. I want an itinerant ministry. I wrote this book. And put all of the principles that I thought would work to setting up yourself. I even have the booking form in the back. And I'm like, you know what? You want to make sure they cover the car. You make sure how they cover the hotel, and make sure you get a per diem and so forth. I had all that. I'm going to revise this book, Angela. I'm going to revise this book, people. This book is coming back 2024. At the end of this year, I'll have this book revised. But here's the deal. We're talking credibility here. We're talking credibility. We're talking making sure you're one with your message. Write that down. Become one with the message. Please, come on, put that down. We're talking coaching business here, okay? Become one with the message, okay? Number three. I love this stuff, man. I love this stuff. I can eat and breathe this stuff. As a matter of fact, every day I wake up with the whole idea, how can I serve humanity with the service God has called me to? And I tell people, they say, well, I don't know, how could you do so much interviews, and how could you do so much speaking sessions, and how could you do so much coaching session? I said, when you become one with what you present to the world, you end up like a fish in water. How does a fish look in water? Beautiful. A fish is just gliding. It's what it does. A fish is just, I'm like fish in water. You want to be like a fish in water. Now, here's the deal. People who haven't discovered their purpose and people who are not living in alignment with what they're called to do, they're like fish out of water. I can't stand this. I don't even like this. Then why are you doing it? Because you are the architect for your life. Let me say it again. You are the architect for your life. You are responsible for creating the life you desire. So if you don't like the life you desire, go ahead and become a fish that's in water. I was talking to someone the other day. I had to make a big decision. And they said, why are you making the decision? I said, I'm starting to feel like a fish climbing a tree. I said, I'm starting to feel, Angela, like a fish climbing a tree. And the person says, well, a fish can't climb a tree. I said, that's because I won't win doing what you're requesting of me, because that's not me. A fish climbing a tree will never be successful because fish don't climb trees. There's a place where I could be successful, and you need to put me in that element. You need to put me in that environment. There's a place where I belong. There's a place where you belong in your coaching business that allows you to do it day in and day out. Day in and day out. Brother, I get tired watching you. Well, I'm in my element. You can get tired watching fish while fish is in their element. But when you see a fish out of its element, it's not long before it dies. It's not long before it's died. And that's what I discovered about a lot of people. A lot of people are walking dead. A lot of people are walking dead. They have chosen to allow themselves to be overtaken by the cares of this world, and they're living no longer on God's viewpoint for their lives. They're living based on what has been sold to them, what has been marketed to them. And watch this, y'all. If you keep following the way of the world, you will be going the broad way. The Bible says the broad way leads to death. A narrow way leads to life. I've had people who said to me, creating a life you don't need a vacation from. What kind of life is that? I don't even want to talk to a person like that because you stuck on slow. You failed to miss. I figured out a revelation that rather than you nitpick and try to talk down, you need to discover and lean into. If I figured out something that you haven't figured out, you should be wise enough to say, not in a jeer or a sneer way, but from a student standpoint. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But make sure credibility, make sure you're living your message. Number 3, this one right here is really big. Number 3, market your service. Market your services. You know, years ago, I remember guys would tell me, well, you know, if it's the will of the Lord, doors will just open for you. If it's the will of the Lord, doors will just open for you. And I've met people who are really gifted who never took off because they didn't understand marketing. They didn't understand advertisement. They didn't understand branding. They didn't understand making it known as to the service you offer. You could be the best cook in the neighborhood, in the city, but if nobody tries your food and you never offer to promote your services, you could die with the vast majority of people never embracing and enjoying what you could have served your city or the world with. So marketing your service, that's number 3. Here's the deal. Write this down. People can embrace what people don't know. Let me say it again. People can embrace what people don't know. You need to make sure they know. Now, there's 8 billion people on the planet, and there's a lot of distraction. There's a lot of noise. And like the food court, I love going back to the food court because remember now, when we talk about define your niche, now here's what I found, that the places that has the best lines has the best marketing approach. The places that has the best line and oftentimes the most business, they've discovered the best marketing approach. Now, how many of you are watching me and you've been at the mall and you're walking past the food court, and here's the deal. This Chinese restaurant decided, you know what? I can't compete with the marketing dollar of Starbucks. I can't compete with the marketing dollars of McDonald's. But what I could do is I could put one of my servers out front and give them a little sample to give out of that teriyaki chicken. Hello. Or that sweet and sour chicken. Hello. And so what happens now is you're walking past the Chinese restaurant in the front, and the guys in the front there, here's a sample. Hello. Come on. Taste it. Taste it. If you taste it, you'll buy it. Hello. If you taste it, you'll buy it. You better learn how to market yourself. You gotta learn how to market yourself. Watch this, y'all. This is big when it comes to marketing. A lot of people you're better than, but a lot of those people are getting paid so much better than you because you don't know how to market yourself. The coaching business demands a skill set when it comes to marketing. Advertising, marketing, and branding. You have to build all of those into your services that you're trying to offer. Well, I don't like marketing myself. Well, if you don't like marketing yourself, but you want to be in the business of coaching, then you may need to outsource that and allow someone to be responsible for your marketing side of your business, because marketing is a necessary part of the business. Okay? Marketing is a necessary part of the business. Remember this, people can support, people cannot embrace what they don't know. Do you know, I read this a few years ago, that McDonald's in the United States wasn't in the top 100 burger. I mean, when they talk about the top 100 burgers, McDonald's wasn't even in the top 100. I think it was like top 25 burgers, right? It wasn't in the top 25 burgers, just loose numbers, right? But here's the deal. When I read that, it still said it was the #1 selling burger, but wasn't in the top 25 best burgers. How in the world it's not in the best burger line, but it's in the #1 selling burger line? It said, come on, people. Marketing, hello, advertisement, branding. McDonald's is a beast. And no matter how much they continue to try to chip away at its market and trying to get their attention of people to scrutinize McDonald's continue to keep the edge above all of these other burger joints in so many creative ways, because they do well when it comes to marketing and advertisement. Okay, so how does Chick-fil-A dominate? Chick-fil-A, man, brilliant. Come on, they only sell chicken. Why is it that the lines are so long? The way they advertise is not what most people think of in regards to advertisement. So make sure you take some time and you look at, how do I market my business? Okay, I have something so good to offer. And then these guys I'm watching online, and these people I'm reading their books, and these people I'm going to see, and I'm hearing I'm better than them, but they're making so much more money than I am. Well, here's the deal. Well, you're not selling yourself. That's really what it's about. You're not willing to put your name out there. Let me close with this as I shift into my other two subject. I remember, Angela, years ago, when we talk about marketing, I was first a children's ministry coach, okay? Before I became a life coach or a life management coach, I was first a children's ministry coach. And I can remember going to a national conference, and it was the first year when Barack Obama became president. I was in a t-shirt store in one of the areas here in the Dallas area, and they had this t-shirt with these multiple pictures of Barack Obama, and it says, the President of the United States. And then they had next to him, they had the King of Pop, a Michael Jackson shirt, and then they had James Brown, and then they had Michael Jordan, and all of these other guys, a whole line of shirts. And I said, hey, where's the minister? Where is the minister? And they said, well, ministers don't have a shirt. Well, Angela, I went and bought one of those shirts, took it to my t-shirt guy, and I said, hey, as a children's ministry guy, here are 6 pictures. I want you to make me a design similar to this and call it the Children's Ministry Guide. My whole platform took off to the next level. I went to that conference, gave out 250 of them. I didn't even know how to sell them. I didn't even want to sell them because I was afraid. Okay? I made my own shirt. Okay? I made my shirt that says the Children's Ministry Guide. And I went to the conference and gave them out. As I spoke, I gave them out. And when I got to the airport, I saw people walking around my shirt, and they was like, hey, Children's Ministry Guy, that's the Children's Ministry. We went to his session. And my platform took off. My services took off. Come on, man, my services took off. And a lot of those, as a matter of fact, I had a coaching client, good friend of mine, helped her with her book and all of her website and everything. She went to Israel. And she took her shirt with her. And she said, when she got off the tour bus, she said she looked on another line and somebody had the Children's Ministry Guy shirt on. And she said, that's my friend. And I have that shirt back at the hotel. And they took a picture and said, we're in Israel with Ricardo Miller's shirt on. Come on, somebody. Come on. And here's the deal. When I initially produced that shirt, I started to feel what a lot of people would say, the naysayers who he think he is and how dare he put his face on a shirt. Well, all of these other people got their face on a shirt. Hello. I mean, you go play football and you like football, play football, you're going to buy a jersey with somebody's name or number on it. You call basketball. Marketing works, man. Marketing works. Let's get on to the next point. I'm loving this, guys. Let's go on. All right. So number 4, create multiple streams of income. We're talking coaching business, but we're also talking multiple streams of income within your coaching business. One of the things that I learned is there are different seasons within the business where one thing could be working more than the other. So you want to make sure that you're not just locked in on one approach with your coaching business. What am I talking about? I'm talking about your ability to develop one-on-one coaching, group coaching, your workshops, your online courses, your downloadable services, your books, your t-shirts. All of those are different elements that you can sell to promote and establish your coaching business. So at times your book may be selling, but you may not be speaking. Or there may be time your online course may be selling and you're still not speaking, but you're still making money, right? And so there are times you're speaking and you're selling your course and you're selling your books and you're selling your t-shirt. You just want to know multiple streams of income within the confinement of a coaching service business is a smart way to go. Don't just lean in on one. One of the things I found for my business lately is my 2 hot button things is speaking on stages and my one-on-one coaching. Now I have other avenues, and those other avenues are not trending as much as the speaking on stages and the one-on-one. One-on-one is killing it right now. That's where I'm dominating it right now. The goal is by the end of the year, Angela, I'm putting this out there. By the end of the year, my goal is to speak 100 times. That's between July 1st and December 31st. I ain't talking about this whole year. I'm talking about just between July 1st and December 31st. I'm about to crank it up. All right. Now, here's the deal. While you're doing speaking, you got the books, you got the t-shirts. OK, you got the group coaching. You got all of these different avenues that will allow themselves to better connect with your business being profitable. OK, with your business being if you ain't making no money, it's not a business. It's probably a hobby that makes some money. OK, don't be afraid to look at the numbers and ask yourself, am I making money? Don't write a book if you ain't gonna make no money out of it. Don't print no t-shirt if you ain't gonna make no money out of it. Don't start another avenue of your services if you ain't making no money out of it. If you ain't making money from it, it's probably a hobby, not a business. Okay? So last one, ladies and gentlemen, last one. Last one is continuous improvement. Continuous improvement. We're talking coaching business here. We're talking about learning and leaning into the fact that as a coach, you have to be willing to be a continual learner. You have to be a lifelong learner. You have to be willing to adapt. You have to be willing to pivot. You have to be willing to discover what's hot and what's not, what's changing in the industry, so that you don't only lean on the principles that got you here, but you're also leaning on the principles that will get you there. Okay? You don't want to keep living and leaning on the principles that got you here. That's the fastest and the quickest way to become outdated. One of the fastest and the quickest way to become outdated is to keep doing what you've always done and expecting to stay current and expecting to stay in demand. I have met speakers who have not shifted and developed themselves enough to evolve with their message to the point where people say, well, if you hear him once, you don't have to hear him again because he just got one message. He just got one message. She just got one message. No, you want to be evolving with the times. You want to learn and discover. Okay, yes, what you figured out 2 years ago is true. But you may need to learn how to work what you figured out 2 years ago. Is that still true today? Because a lot of things change. A lot of things change. And so, you know, what they did to start Facebook, when they started Facebook, should they try to do that today? It wouldn't work. Different times. All of the strategies that they used to create Facebook, that made Facebook what Facebook is, if they were to try to start Facebook, a new company with Facebook model exactly the way, it won't work, because it's the way people and the way things are today is no longer how it was. So in the coaching business, yes, you have to learn the principles that don't change, but you also have to learn the methods that are constantly changing. Okay, let me say that again as I close this out. You have to learn the principles that don't change, and you have to learn the methods that are constantly changing. Both of those demands that you learn principles that are eternal and methods that are frequently changing. I'm here today to tell you, you are responsible for what you do with your coaching business. You can make a basic living, you can make it a part-time business, or you can make a lifestyle. You can literally go to the next level with your coaching business, where you're making money enough to be able to hire others to allow you to build something incredible to serve humanity. And so, closing point, here's the deal. The greatest people are coachable. What is coachable? C, they're confident but not arrogant. O, they're open to criticism. A, they're available to learning. C, they're compassionate. H, they have character. A, they're adaptable. B, they build others. L, they are leaders in words and action. And E, they engage in all that they do. I've enjoyed this time. God bless you. Have a great day.
Give me a C. Give me an O. Man, that was amazing, Coach Ricardo, man. I always love hearing you tell us about how we can live a life that we don't need to take a vacation from. Tell everybody about how they can connect with you and get more information if they like to.
Yeah, once again, thank you for having me. You can find me on most social media. Dominant places are Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. But my book you can find on ricardomiller.com. Get a copy. I'll sign it and send it out to you today. RJ, when this one comes back revised, the Traveling Minister's Handbook, we're going to have to do another conversation.
Absolutely. Let's make it happen. All right. We are Black Business, and I'll see you on the other side.
Yes, sir.
Wow, what an amazing session about the business of coaching from Coach Ricardo Miller. Man, you better go get his book so you can find out about effective living. You better keep up in contact with what he's doing in his coaching platform. It will definitely change your life. I want to remind you that the Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K-12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You can go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund or use the Cash App $BBXUSA. Again, that's $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts, so we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to take a moment to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for June 2024. NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, 5-Star BDM Media, Lotus Richade Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supply Development Council, Step Management, Hello LLC, BHS and Associate, Margie McLean Foundation Incorporated, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Melanie Shani Global, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, Black Business Expo USA, and Miracle Recruiting. We are Black Business, and we'll see you on the other side.
Prepare for what's coming and dominate in economic winter. Stand strong and thrive by showcasing your great products and services globally through the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics. The Black Business Network has showcased over 2,000 companies with over $7 billion in sales each year. Over 10 million attendees have viewed the rebroadcast each month. Through the Black Business Olympics,
Unique styles of business training and mentoring are turning students into business owners and entrepreneurial warriors who will dominate in any economy. Gain the ultimate advantage of the Black Business Olympics, 7 days of unbelievable topics and speakers speaking around the globe. Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world.
I am a child of the Most High God. He has gifted me in ways that I could not even imagine and didn't know.
There was a time when I didn't know who I was. I listened to other people tell me who I should be, what I should do. I listened to people telling me that I should be a boutique owner, that I should be a construction manager, that I should be a laborer. Have you ever felt like you should do something else, be something else, go somewhere else, be wherever you wanted to be, and you felt like you were in a box? Anybody in the room? And you couldn't get out. Anybody in the room? And you kept trying to go and go and you couldn't get out. Anybody in the room? But let me tell you, you need to rock the box. Rock the box.
I am engaging, inspiring, and empowering. I would give you everything I know. Just by touching you, if I could, by osmosis, give you every single thing I've learned, I've gone through, I know I would. We know that's not possible, but as it is possible, I love to share information with people.
Some of you out there, people have told you that you can't be, you can't have, you can't do. But I will tell you, like Kingston said, you can, you must, and you will. If it's to be, it's going to be me. You got to say it. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be.
Barbara is because she believed what her mama said about her and not what other people told her.
Every day you wake up, when you're in a situation, it's your choice whether it's an advantage or the disadvantage.
She gained her confidence and her life, and now she is a testimony.
If I can help you elevate yourself, then I feel like I'm elevating my own self as well. What you know and I know together can change the world.
Why do I do what I do? You know, my life coach asked me that a few years ago. And she said, Tony, what's your why? And I told her, and she said, girl, you've already accomplished that. Perhaps you need a new why.
Hi, Tony Harris, Amy Hoydu with Say It Said Marketing, one of your students.
And just wanted to say thank you, Tony Harris, for spending so much time with me and giving me that boost in my business that I so drastically needed.
My why is to touch, move, and inspire my clients to take drastic steps to be better than they were before they met me. I'm a resource. I'm a connector. I want to help people build deeper relationships that are beneficial to their life and business. That's what I do best.
So, first thing you got to do is show up. And speaking is a way to magnetically attract your ideal client to you. How many of you use social media that way? Absolutely, and this is how you look to the world. Drastic steps are the steps that are needed to be successful. And my business is drastic denotes a mindset. Getting out of your comfort zone. Doing something that you don't necessarily feel comfortable doing, want to do, but you know it's a necessary step to be successful in your business.
I get the most satisfaction when I see my connections flourishing into relationships long after I am gone.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Augustine with Media Jasmine, and I've joined several networking and referral groups in the area. And Network in Action Northeast Houston with Tony Harris Taylor is one of the best organizations that I've joined.
I love that piece of what I do, and it is what fuels my fire. My name is Tony Harris Taylor, saying take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow.
Because they need us. Our communities need us more than we can ever imagine. And I would hate for that to be a barrier for anybody in here not to be.
On May 14, 2022, a combination of 40-plus leaders, community stakeholders, volunteers, mentors, and champions convened for a pilot of a unique and special conference. They call themselves the Cone Coalition of Like-Minded People. Like-minded towards liberation, fairness, and the idea that everyone in Rockingham County should thrive regardless of who they are or where they live. This 4-hour event was held on the campus of Rockingham Community College in Rockingham County, North Carolina, as a part of a design thinking project in partnership with Cone Health, MDC Rule 4. Several leaders convened from Rockingham County's nonprofit NC100. They came together to address some shared challenges and problems together while sending an authentic community voice, thanks in part to the grant funding from Kate B. Reynolds Charitable Trust, engaging in inspiration, imagination, and prototyping to bring this pilot to reality. The Piedmont Triangle Regional Council shared several job opportunities for the crowd to explore and share. Black-owned businesses were prioritized in hiring and supporting the collection of champions, to the food and snacks, to the folks trusting and documenting this event, to the childcare provided by Headway Success Group.
Forensics lab. So today is all about healthy mind, healthy body. And so we have the forensics lab set up, and so we'll have our display of our volunteers. So what they'll do, they'll get a chance to label. And of course, we have to have old school operation because it's just fun. And
Local facilitators led the county members through an in-depth work session about the importance of mentor and active volunteering.
What's called Excelling. It's a non-profit organization, and it helps.
Rockingham Community Champions of Faith and Public Service grace our community members with shared learnings on this amazing Saturday in the Wentworth. Crystal Galloway served as a brilliant and engaging mistress in ceremony. Reesville Parks and Rec Superintendent Quentin Robertson delivered a starring keynote address. And Tango Moore of the Reesville Area Foundation was honored, along with a side of honorees on our first Portia M. Paris Cone Coalition Champion Award winner, given in honor of her memory and legacy as a tireless advocate and torchbearer for the marginalized or underserved. Help us reach our goal to learn more about building and strengthening the relationships of those who support mentors, volunteers, and young people, especially in the ages of 12 to 22, building the community capacity to support those in need of training, resources, and storytelling, finding ways to create and maintain a healthier Rockingham County and beyond. Want to know more about the Cone Coalition? Contact NC100 via Facebook at NC100 or www.nc-100.org.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America. And my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million plus women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
My friend, my brother is with us, RJ Stevenson. He is a trailblazer in music, media, and ministry. For over 20 years, he has helped develop and establish the national branding images of businesses, institutions, nonprofit organizations, and high-profile personalities. He's a successful church planter. He has been blessed to serve as a preacher, a presenter, and a speaker at various conferences and conventions across the globe. He has established several successful churches and ministries under the brand The Infinity Church in Raleigh, North Carolina, Conway, Arkansas, and currently in Tampa, Florida. Stevenson's insight in media and evangelism caused ministry to soar during the season of a pandemic.
The church has left the building
by embracing a hybrid model that served both physical and digital ministry partners. We are excited to have this man of God to come before us. We're going to yield this platform into the hands of Pastor Stevenson that he may give us further instructions, further directives at this time.
Welcome again to the Black Business Network, the morning session, to business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is RJ Stevenson, and I'm your Black Business moderator on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. You want to know who the next speaker is? Do you really want to know? Well, the next speaker is RJ Stevenson. Welcome everybody again to the Black Business Olympics. Listen, this is an amazing opportunity, and it is one of the largest showcases of Black business in the history of Black business in the world. And I'm so glad to be here speaking with you this afternoon. Wow, we've had some amazing speakers this morning, and now I get my opportunity. And what am I going to talk about today? We're going to talk about this. Take your business seriously. Yeah. I'm going to talk about take your business seriously. Now, if you have not shared this out this morning, this is your opportunity to share, because somebody needs to know the information I'm going to share with you today about how you can take your business seriously. Now, I'm going to start you off with my own journey. I'm going to tell you 3 things that you need to do to take your business seriously. First of all, let me say that I am the product of LL and Cassandra Stevenson. Absolutely. My parents have been entrepreneurs for my entire life. Never seen my mom and dad clock into anybody else's time clock. Never seen my mom and dad told no that they couldn't go on vacation. I mean, my life journey has started with me seeing my parents as entrepreneurs. 43 years ago, my dad drove up to the house in our old yellow Toyota pickup with boxes of Bibles in the back of the pickup truck. He decided that he was going to be the person to resource the other pastors and churches in our area with books and Bibles. All right. My mom saw the vision. She took it upon herself to grow what has become one of the oldest standing family-owned businesses in the state of North Carolina, the Christian Supply Store in Goldsboro, North Carolina. Listen, having that be the legacy of my family, I grew up when everybody else was outside playing. I was at the store. I was in a bookstore, sitting down in the corner, reading a book, sitting in the playing around in the warehouse area of the store with boxes, turning boxes into spaceships and helicopters and tanks and cars. I was doing all of that because my parents told me a couple of things. One of them I'm not going to share. The other thing I'm going to share is this. My parents told me that I did not have the right to be bored. Absolutely. They told me that there was no such thing as being bored because I could read, I could draw. They really did all they could to help me to expand my range of imagination. And because I wasn't allowed to be bored, it allowed my mind to come up with games. It allowed my mind to come up with stories. I was able to use my imagination to find any creative thing you can imagine a young kid finding. And very recently, me and my mom were reminiscing about some things, and she told me that my dad came to her one day and said, "You better be careful, because you don't know what's in that brain of his. You better be careful because you never know what's on his mind." And it has been that pursuit of finding out purpose and potential of the things that are on my mind that have developed me into the kind of business owner I am today. I'm the CEO of Creative Concepts Production and Design. My job and my responsibility in the workforce is to take people's dreams and to develop them into reality. I've had amazing opportunities to develop the branding images of high-profile personalities, large-size organizations and corporations, institutions of higher learning. I've had the opportunity to do music production and video production and a whole lot of production, all right? And now I find myself as a business owner, relocating and transforming and going into communities, feeding people and doing things in ministry and the marketplace, and finding myself successful in business in multiple areas of life. But one thing I had to do to learn how to make certain that business could take care of me, man, I had to take business seriously. And that's what I want to help you with today. You know, during the pandemic, I recognized that a lot of people who were in the workforce decided to finally take seriously that skill or that gift or that hobby that they had in their life. They were watching how the world was happening. They were wading through the moments of uncertainty and finally took it upon themselves to become the business owner that they always thought they could be. Yeah, they weren't able to jump out and get a brick and mortar. So what they did was a lot of them used PPE loan money. A lot of them used a lot of other resources that were around during the time to cause themselves to identify what freedom really is. It's a different kind of freedom to be an entrepreneur. You don't have to wake up because somebody tells you to be at a certain place at a certain time. You don't have to go to meetings that you find no worth or no value in. You don't have to do much of anything other than what you really want to do. But there's a difference between being an entrepreneur or business owner and a successful entrepreneur and business owner. And the main thing about the difference between being a business owner or entrepreneur and being successful at it is taking yourself seriously. You would be surprised how many people do business on a daily basis, but don't do the basic things. The basic things such as file your business name or register your business with your local state. Yeah, they've been attracting business. They've been going to the bank. You've seen them hand out cash. You've seen them collect cash. You've seen them swipe cash apps. You've seen them use cash apps. You've seen them use PayPal. But a lot of business owners, unfortunately, a lot of Black business owners don't take themselves seriously enough to take the time to go to their Secretary of State's office on the website and register their business with their state. That's the first step to becoming a real business. I mean, that's the first step from going from a great idea that can have major potential to help you and your family become what you thought you could always be. And the difference between being a person who just doing the best to get along. Starting a business means that you're going to register your business as an official business with your state's Secretary of State office. All right. That's step number one. Step number two is registering your business with the IRS. How do you register your business with the IRS? It's something called an EIN number or an employer's identification number. It can always also be called a taxpayer's identification number, depending on how you're setting up your business. All right. So you either need to get an EIN or a TIN. And I'm going to tell you a secret. If you don't think you have the capital or the funding to hire a business lawyer or hire an accountant right off to start, the two things I just told you can be easily done right from a website. That's right. You can go to your local state's Secretary of State website and register your business today. Now, there's a couple of things you need to know. One, you need to know what kind of business you want to form. Do you want to form a limited liability corporation, which is called an LLC? Or do you want to file a corporation, which is an S Corp or a C Corp? Here's the major difference between the two. Accounting. Yeah, that's right. The major difference between being an LLC or a corporation is accounting. Will you be a sole proprietor LLC, meaning you're the only owner? Or are you going to be an LLC that has multiple members? Or is this a partnership? Is it some multiple member partnership? Or is this LLC owned by another corporation? That's right. You got to learn the difference in function between a limited liability corporation. Or are you a corporation? Do you want to be incorporated? Is your company going to be started by having investors who invest money and they are attributed to shares? Are you going to start a company that's an S or C Corp so that your company can be publicly traded in the stock market? Once you figured out what kind of business structure you want to have, go to your state Secretary of State's website and file your business today. Today. What do you mean file it today? Do you know that in your Secretary of State's website, people all over the world can log into that website and find out whether or not your business is a viable and established business? It's in public record. I know that it's easy for you to have that food truck. I know that everybody loves your hot dogs. But if I'm a business owner and I really want to do business with you, if you want to go through the process of being able to do state or federal procurement where you're able to do business with your local state or federal government, don't you know that someone's going to go back and check to see if you've done the simple things to make your business a registered business? So before you find yourself in an embarrassing conversation, take yourself seriously. Go to your local state's Secretary of State office website and register for your business today. You would be surprised how making an investment of $125 to $200 can take your business from being just a great idea to being something that's viable and registered with the rest of the business community from your state and federal government. Go to the irs.gov website and register for your EIN today. And guess what? Registering for employment identification number does not cost you any money. It is free. The IRS has made this process so easy for you that you can even do it online and actually get your EIN number within 5 minutes. It is so simple to take yourself seriously. Go to irs.gov, look down about a little bit down the page, close to the bottom of the first page, and you'll see something that says register for your EIN number. Your employer's identification number is the same thing for your business as your social security number is for your personal life. It is the way the IRS and the federal government identify who your business is, who the business owner is, who the registered members of your business is. It is how you identify yourself as a viable organization. And then, and only then, can you go to the bank and even open a business checking account. Yeah, I know you're able to go to the bank and make a separate account with your personal name and your personal social security number on it. But if you're going to do business B2B, as we call it, or business to business, you've got to have a corporate bank account. There are organizations and other companies who would love to do business with you, but they're not going to write a check to your personal name because their desire is to do business with other businesses. Now, how simple is it to go to your Secretary of State's website, register your company name and the type of company you have, and then go over to irs.gov and register your employer's identification number? Your great idea, your thought out hobby, your good idea can become a registered business today. I mean, right now, you don't have to take another day and walk around faking it until you make it. I'm giving you the information on how to make it a real business today, right now. I'm not charging you any money. I'm giving you all this information absolutely free because I want you to take yourself seriously. Okay. Now that you've really established your business, right? The next thing I need you to do is identify who your board is going to be. Man, I have so many people that I consult with in the business world that come and tell me that they want their business to scale to the next level, but they don't have any help. Yeah, they want to go from where they are to their level of potential, but the people who they've gathered around them that they call their board, they need to be developed. What I respond to them normally is, you're going to have to choose. There's no way for you to develop your business and develop your board at the same time. That's a little bit too much bandwidth for anybody. To have to develop what your business brand is, what your business marketing is, how your business is going to function, how your business is going to flow, where you're going to find your producers from, how you're going to get your distribution, how you're going to do your merchandising. You got to think about all those business aspects on a daily basis, and you got to figure out how to help your board members be a board. Oh, man. Maybe you didn't realize that most board members on a business are individuals who have already been successful at doing business. Most board members in a business qualify themselves because they have some kind of knowledge, skills, resources, or even access that attributes to the viability of the nature and health of the business. Have you ever been a part of a business where the board members sat around and didn't have an opinion? Where the board members maybe had a whole lot of opinion, but didn't have any resources? Man, one thing you definitely need to do when you're constructing or building out and developing your business is make sure that you appoint board members who can help you get to where your vision is going. It would be a great thing if you could find board members who have done the what you're trying to do in the marketplace, been successful and retired. Maybe you can find a board member who's good at fundraising if you don't like asking people for money. Maybe you could find a board member who's good at sales generations if you're not particularly great at sales. Maybe you're a person who's good at doing all the handwork, but really don't understand business development and viability to scale. Maybe you can find a corporate CEO who loves your business's mission so much that he's willing to partner with your company by holding a board member spot so he can pour into you and mentor you, or she can pour in and mentor you so you can scale your business so you're not trying to do everything by yourself. You need to make certain that when you identify your board and appoint your board members, that you're appointing people who are viable to the success of your business. Man, you know what board members do? Board members hold business and business owners accountable. They hold business owners accountable to doing what the business owner said that they're going to do. If the business owner has a business plan, then that business plan has already outlined the mission, goals, and objectives of that business. It's already outlined with benchmarks and timelines, how that business owner thinks the business is going to strategically align itself with position itself for growth and development. It says things about how you're going to increase your workforce and employ other people. But sometimes we as business owners can become so drilled in and buried into the business that we sort of miss sight on the vision and mission of what we've created. Board members help to pull those things into sight. Now, board member relationships can get interesting sometimes because as business owners, sometimes we hold things emotionally and passion that is bad for business. Sometimes as business owners, we maintain relationships with employees that possibly should have been separated from the company because what they're doing as employees is hurting and causing a detriment to the entire mission of the company. Sometimes business owners can be so emotionally and so heart tied to the little baby that they've created in this business that they don't have clear vision about what would be best for the business itself. Board members' responsibility is to look out for the viability of the business as a whole, to make certain that the individuals who rely on their checks, on their wages on a weekly basis to make their household work, to look out for their interests so that the company can continue to move and go. All right. Sometimes board members have to make hard decisions. Sometimes board members decide that the person who's leading the organization does not necessarily have the necessary wherewithal to continue leading in a good state. And the board members have to make suggestions towards the health and viability of the company. But if you do not appoint board members that can help you see your vision, man, you're not taking yourself seriously. All right. So let's go back to what we're talking about here and taking yourself seriously. One, make certain that you're registered with your local state in terms of your Secretary of State's office to register your business. Step number two, register your EIN number with irs.gov. It is free and takes you only about 5 minutes. Step number three is going to be make certain that you've appointed good board members to help steer the direction of your business. Now, once you've done those three things, the next thing I want you to do is get a business bank account. Get a business bank account. I know that you've been able to handle your business the best way you can off of the bank account that you have. I know that you've had this bank account for a very long period of time. You might not even remember the password to the login and all that kind of stuff, but this bank account has always worked for you. Well, guess what? You're not just a normal, everyday walking around human anymore. You're an entrepreneur. You're a company owner. You're someone who's seen in the marketplace as a valuable insight in the business and industry that you said that you're an expert in. Because of that, the banking industry will help you along the way by providing you with very great resources and access to information that everybody else doesn't have. Yeah. You know, your friend or neighbor, they're waiting to get a certain kind of loan to get a car. They're waiting to get a certain kind of loan to get a debt. They're waiting on a certain type of loan to get a house. Guess what? As a business owner, your business has the ability to reach access to funds and capital that everybody else doesn't get. Your business has the potential and opportunity to help you as a business owner scale your business so that you can afford some of the things that you don't necessarily have the money for in your pocket. Talking about trade lines and lines of credit and those sorts of things, SBA loans, even grants if you're a nonprofit or if you're a new business, man, having a business bank account can really be the thing that helps to leverage you from where you are to where you know your business should be. I know you're looking in your pocket to figure out whether or not you can afford to make another batch of t-shirts. Imagine if you had a business account at your local bank and your local bank extended you a line of credit so you could do business better. You wouldn't have to take money out of your household funds and expenses to produce the things that you produce in business because your business has a completely different identity. Absolutely. Man, listen, having a business banking account helps you to separate your household functions and your household income and revenue out of your business. So when sometimes, you want to go out to eat, then go out to eat, but don't make your business pay for your food. You go out to eat on your household income and you do business with your business income. Don't burden your family's money with having to re-up or buy new merchandise. You buy new merchandise out of the revenue that or the capital that you've developed in your business. Let your business operate as a completely separate entity from your household. Now, of course, you want to get paid. Come on, say it with me. I want to get paid. Well, the best way for an entrepreneur to get paid is to take their business seriously. All right. So as an entrepreneur, what is the difference between your business income and your pocket income? What's the difference between what you went out and made today in your daily hustle and the money that you need to use to pay your rent. The difference between that is called employee wages. Yeah. As a business owner, you definitely should not be living your household wage, you're creating your household income off of your business income. All right. You should have an employee wage. You should be paying yourself a reasonable amount of money out of the profit that you've made in your business. And if you don't have a budget, it is hard to even see that money, because you know what happens? As you get your hands on money, man, it's so easy to turn that money into a meal. It's so easy to turn that money into gas. It's so easy to turn that money into a mortgage payment. But if you start doing your business money like that, it is going to be very, very, very difficult for you to budget for ahead. It'll be difficult for you to project how much money you're going to make in the next quarter. It'll become difficult for you to go to the bank and ask them for a loan, because they won't see a continuous trend of business operations and general accounting standard that you've held your business to trust the fact that you'll use this money for your business and not for your household needs. Yeah. So what you want to do is, again, you want to go to your state Secretary of State's office and register your business with your state. You want to get you an EIN number from irs.gov. It is free and takes 5 minutes. You want to make sure that you get a business banking account separate from your personal banking account with your new EIN number. You want to make certain that you get a good board that's going to help you with the vision and viability of your business. Now, after you do that, you want to get you an accountant. Man, why do you need an accountant? You either need one or two things. You either need a good, trustworthy bookkeeper or a trustworthy accountant. And I know some people don't know the difference between the two. Let me sort of help you the best way I can. A bookkeeper is the individual who helps to keep the notes. They help to keep the spreadsheet. They help to keep you in the red, in the black, and not in the red. The bookkeeper is the one who sees the inflows and sees the outflows. The bookkeeper is the one who keeps track of those receipts that you would tuck down. You know how you go to the gas station, you get that receipt because you know you need to keep that receipt so you can file it for your taxes, but you tuck that receipt down in a cup holder because the cup holder sometimes seems to be the most convenient place to keep receipts for some reason. The bookkeeper is going to be the person that makes sure that you turn those receipts in, because their responsibility is to count the money. Yeah, the bookkeeper is responsible for giving you an accurate number as to how much revenue your company has, what your outflows look like, and what your expenses are, so that they can help you make decisions about the viability of your business. And I know that some of you think that you can count really, really well. Listen, I'm an economics major. I got a bachelor's degree in economics from East Carolina University. I know how to do numbers. But when it comes to me counting my business money and my personal money, I got me a bookkeeper. I didn't just get me a bookkeeper. I needed a super bookkeeper called an accountant. Yeah. An accountant takes bookkeeping to a whole nother level. All right. Once you have learned how to adequately use the services of a bookkeeper, you will probably need the services of an accountant, because what an accountant does is keep you out of number trouble. Absolutely. An accountant is the person who can give you good advice about how to stay within your tax code, about how that you can get benefits and other things as a business owner that most non-business owner wouldn't get. All that knowledge is sold up in the person called a CPA, a certified professional accountant. Get an accountant. Why? Because when it comes to tax time and you've never filed business taxes before, and they ask you, did you file your quarterly taxes? Did you file your state taxes? Did you file your federal taxes? And you find out that in addition to that 1099 you've been filling out and them W-2s you've been sending in, that now as a business owner, there's a whole nother gamut of tax language you got to learn, that doing that easy filing thing that you do on your personal taxes is completely different with your business, you're going to wish you had an accountant. Absolutely. A bookkeeper keeps the numbers. An accountant keeps you out of trouble, okay? And I'm just telling you the things that you need to do and consider to take yourself seriously. Listen, I truly believe that every good and perfect gift comes from above. I believe that the knowledge and insights that we get on how that we can have a valuable business isn't just some old information that falls out of the sky. And I believe that if you're going to be blessed with the idea or the invention or the understanding or the dream or whatever it is that you have in your mind that will produce wealth for you, that you should take that thing seriously. It is the difference between excelling on purpose and poverty. It's the difference between having hard nights of sleep because you don't know where your next meal is coming from and having success. Take your business seriously. Let me ask you a question. If I had $1 million for you today, you don't know if I do or not. This is the Black Business Olympics. If I had $1 million for you today, would you be ready for it? Would you be ready for the $1 million? What would you do with it? I know you pay off everything. I know you buy your mama a new house. You absolutely. Well, what you been doing with the $10 that you do got? How have you been managing what you already have in hand in preparation to receive what you've been waiting for? Because if you think that when you get the $1 million, you're going to be able to budget that $1 million so it lasts, so that you can have a legacy to leave to your kids and your grandkids, and you can't budget the $10 or $100 that you got today, that million ain't going to help you. If you think that you don't have a plan for what you're going to do tomorrow, but you're going to have a plan to make $1 million last, nope, that $1 million not going to help you, because what you have failed to do is take your business seriously. Man, what a tragedy it is for us as thought leaders, entrepreneurs, corporate executives, business owners to have such a valuable thing in our hands that nobody else can do like we can do. Nobody else can think through like we can think through, but not take the time and the moment to take it seriously. I hope this has been a good, encouraging moment to compel you to register your business. I know it's scary, but guess what? You'll never know how to get over your fears if you don't take the first step. Go to your Secretary of State's website, register your business. Go to the IRS.gov website, file for an employer's identification number, EIN. Go to the bank with your EIN number and your Secretary of State registration, get a business bank account. Go back and identify the individuals who are serving on your board if you have one, and make certain that these are people who are going to keep you accountable and responsible for the vision you say you have in business. In essence, just take a moment and take yourself seriously. Listen, I hope this inspirational moment has inspired you to do business like you've never done business before, because to get something you've never had, you got to do something that you've never done. I want to take a second and remind you that the Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K-12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You can go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, or use the Cash App $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online for the scholarship at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. As you know, every dollar counts, so we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. Finally, we want to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for June 2024. NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, 5-Star BDM Media, Lotus Roche Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, Hello LLC, BHS Associates, Margie McLean Foundation Incorporated, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Melanie Shani Global, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, Miracle Recruiting, myself, Creative Production, Creative Concepts Production and Design, and of course, Black Business Expo USA. My name is RJ Stevenson. I hope this time with you this morning as your Black Business Network moderator has been a wonderful experience for you. You can find me as RJ Stevenson on any social media, or you can find me at The Creative Suite, spelled with a K, TheKreiaitive Suite, SUITE.com. I look forward to doing business with you soon. I am Black Business, and I'll see you on the other side.
Prepare for what's coming and dominate in economic winter. Stand strong and thrive by showcasing your great products and services globally through the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics. The Black Business Network has showcased over 2,000 companies with over $7 billion in sales each year. Over 10 million attendees have viewed the rebroadcast each month. Through the Black Business Olympics, unique styles of business training and mentoring are turning students into business owners and entrepreneurial warriors who will dominate in any economy. Gain the ultimate advantage of the Black Business Olympics, 7 days of unbelievable topics and speakers speaking around the globe. Donate your time and experience to provide expertise and scholarships to students worldwide and change the world. Now, more than ever, new insights, tools, strategies, and capabilities are needed. This is your chance for a major presentation to the world. Fill out the form and join the more than 2,000 speakers who have presented to over 200 countries. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, Amazon, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pod TV, IBM TV, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Sign up today. Spaces are limited, and we will see you there.
The Black Business Expo is changing my life. This year, they are giving away laptops and even $5,000 in cash to students just like me. I'm Alexis, and I want to go to college to fulfill my dream of becoming an entrepreneur. Help the Black Business Expo going to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com and also becoming a vendor, a sponsor, or donating.
Hello.
안녕하세요. Hola.
Have you heard about the CVM SDC Student Pitch Competition? It's your chance to win up to $3,000 in prizes.
It's the perfect opportunity for young entrepreneurs of color to shine.
Are you a student entrepreneur age 25 or younger?
Do you have an amazing business idea waiting to take off?
Well, this competition is for you.
SAS is excited to sponsor this year's competition.
First place wins $2,000 in cash and $1,000 in marketing services.
Pitch your groundbreaking business concept.
Show off your talent and creativity.
So what are you waiting for?
Submit your pitch today.
Link in bio. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity.
Apply now.
Now.
Submit your pitch now.